All right, let's do it. How are you? I hope all is well. Welcome to an all signs reading. Of course. We will take a look. Let's do Aries to Pisces. We'll keep it simple. You know where to find the timestamps, I'm sure, but they'll be below somewhere. And also on the screen, zodiac signs at all times, at any given moment, so we know what we're talking about. So I feel like I do want to see what you're working with, the energy that's coming in, and whoever else is coming along with it, okay, or even bringing that energy. So we'll just say who and what is coming in, but we'll just ask whatever questions want to come up through each and every reading. I kind of like that lately. Hope you do too. I don't want to like force something if it's not, you know, and I also want things to be expressed if it's trying to be. So let's do this. And I just call it who and what's coming in. So, you know, it's the energy. Let's do that. Without further ado, my babe. By the way, I'm Spy. Hello, welcome if you're new, and welcome back, returning spies. It is always a pleasure. Thanks for spying with me. Aries. A moon. We got a moon coming through. Okay, so that's Pisces, Cancer vibes. Ace of Wands. Oh. So why is there a frustration here? This person feels a little frustrated about your situation. They're actually hiding I feel like their attraction. They're hiding like, okay, even like a physical response to you, if you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm seeing here. Because they feel like it's better to be seen as more innocent. This is someone who's having challenges with what is appropriate to say and what not to say. Definitely this. Where's Aries in this, please? Oh, wow, your energy is really strong. They feel like they have to hide something, like it has to be a secret. They can't show you this or that. Wow, you have a hangman. No wonder. You guys are coming in, both of you coming in with really strong energy, but I feel like yours is kind of trumping the vibe here. Let's see. I want to pull this too. What's the energy between? Epiphany. That's you. You're having the epiphany. Okay, wow. What's this person's energy? Interesting. So they've been forcing themselves to not express something to you. They could even be forcing isolation. But the thing is, you are very intimidating to this person. I'm not sure if you know that, but they're like responding to you. They have this attraction. They're frustrated. They feel like you have a very strong energy. They have puzzled energy. This could be why they don't know what to say. There's a little bit of conflicted vibes. What are they doing over here, please? They're doing delays. Okay, the thing is, you put them on pause. So they're not sure what it means. This is like, why is Aries putting me on pause? Why are they delaying communicating with me? Or why delay even a lovemaking session, basically? That's what this looks like. So how do they actually see you, though? You're creating some form of a delay because you feel like it's no need for you to entertain. I don't know how to say this. So you're not trying to entertain anything outside of you having absolute control over yourself. So this would be like you're trying to, you're in the energy of self-mastery. So this is like, I don't need to explain. I don't need to do this or that. This is how I want to be. And so this is how I'm going to do it. So it's coming off very kind of intimidating. So they see you with the Four of Wands. Okay. I don't think I explained that properly, but how do you see this person? Yeah. So there's a new beginning trying to happen here. Whoa. There is a very strong new beginning trying to happen. This person believes you're kind of set in your ways. Like you're set in this home or this business with this person. What do they think you're doing right here? Just wondering. Okay, you're dealing with a Virgo. This person believes that you are dealing with a Virgo, or they're kind of not sure about what's going on between you and this Virgo. because actually they're having a really strong attraction to you. This could also be someone that you see wherever you frequent. They want to like do you, is what I want to say. This person is trying to take it to that level. They feel like you're actually quite loving. You're a nurturer. You're a giver. You are naturally this way. So you could be like a natural beauty, or you're naturally handsome. You're naturally attractive. And it's also more attractive because you handle your business. So it looks like you keep very disciplined. Maybe this is also a routine that you have with your physical body, how you treat your body and your environment. So something about this is super attractive to this person. You're seeing them too as like, wow, you know, we could have this thing going on. You're trying, wait, what are you doing right here actually? Let's take a look. You're doing the 5 of Cups. So, okay. You're wondering whether or not you will miss this person. You could also be wondering if they're missing you, but you're actually considering something may feel to you like it's not going to be worth the energy and the time and the resources for you to invest in it. So that's probably why you're doing this. So maybe you're not able to invest with this person, could be. Maybe you don't want to, could also be. So how are they feeling? Because I see that they're actually hella attracted. They're getting kind of turned on about you, like a very sexual impulse. So they have 6 of Cups about you. Okay, they feel super inspired to come in towards you. They are trying to remove their feelings from the situation. They feel home with you. They feel comfortable with you, and they want to take it there. Like, this is somebody who's like, I want you to see me, you know, like a French girl, like paint me like one of your French girls or something. It could be a male or a female, whatever, but it's like trying to be super open, vulnerable, even nude. I'm seeing this person wants to show you the world. I could show you, like really like show you the world type energy. How you feel, please? Damn, this is a very strong attraction. What are you doing? What the hell is going on? You are in your feelings. This could be what's puzzling you. Maybe you're like, okay, this is inappropriate. I shouldn't be feeling this for this person since we're not talking, or we shouldn't be talking, something like this. So they're over here like, why are you leaving me alone over here? How long are you going to be, actually? Actually, yes. What is this person's intentions? I want to know why you're doing this too. Their intentions is a 10 of Pentacles. So they're actually trying to act cool in front of people. Like, okay, it's not really happening, you know. I'm not feeling turned on. No, I don't have a boner in public. Like, okay. Or my nipples aren't hard, or whatever it is. You know, somebody's getting extra dirty in front of a whole setting. Like, I do feel like this is out of place for wherever you guys are. It's a neighborhood. It's a community. It's a workplace. You know, something is getting kind of raunchy. Show me you, please. What are you doing over here? I feel like you peep what's going on, and you're trying to make sure that, okay, this could be why. It feels like to me you're understanding what you're dealing with, and that's making you more guarded. So you're like, I can't let people see this or hear this, or this can't get out, you know? What's your intentions with this person, Aries? 4 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Oh, interesting. 3 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. So that makes me feel like you are cautious because of who this person is. So you feel like this person has a tendency to not be kind or something? Or they have a tendency to play mind games with people? They have hidden intentions, hidden motives, and you're picking up on it. They have hidden feelings, hidden urges. You're picking up on it, or you know it. What's this in your intentions? You're like, I gotta make sure that this does not get out of hand. So yeah, you're saying that there's something about this situation that could turn toxic. Okay, throat chakra energy, because you are kind of withholding here. You're like, let me not give into this because it could turn toxic. It could go sideways easily. It's like, I know how this person is. I know how I am, or I know how the situation could easily fall apart. You may also be feeling like you're being gaslit or manipulated in some way, which is also like, hey, we're not compatible. So I gotta mind my P's and Q's and make sure I don't do things I'm gonna regret come Sunday morning and then missing out on church. Okay, side note, something like this. It's like you want to be good or something, like you want to behave, I want to say, and you are trying to make sure that this person's not getting boner, okay, I'm sorry, getting turned on about you in front of others as well. So here we go. This is what I'm picking up. So you got the two-faced and the narky vibes. Not to say anybody's whatever, non-diagnosis, but that's what this feels like. Like it's fragile. You don't trust this person. So this would be, maybe you're in a relationship. Aries, is that you? Someone's in a relationship. You have like a work spouse or work husband, work wife or whatever, or you're in a full-blown relationship with somebody. That could be what this is. And you're like, no, I got to make sure I don't get out of control. So whatever it is, you're saying, I can't do this. I can't. What do you think would happen if you did? I do feel like you think it'll go toxic. People will see, people will notice, people will start asking questions. Yeah, this Virgo or Libra, whoever is very, very perceptive, you feel like that person has eyes on the back of their head or their head is on a swivel type thing. There's someone that you're dealing with or working with that picks up on everything. You're like, no, this person's a lie detector. I can't let this come out. Like, at least something like this, you know? So what's going to happen here, you and the person in the reading? Because they're having the hots for you. They want to hear from you again. They want to see you again. They want to get close to you. They want to experience something again and again, or come closer, do more, do this and that, you know. Very strong attraction. Nothing's going to happen here. So I want to tell you this. You are sitting on a freaking gold mine of potential with this person, but it could be one of those tricky things. Like you would have to forfeit your entire livelihood if you want to deal with this, or someone would. And so you have a lot on the line. And I feel like you are valuing what you do have on the line. And that's the reason this is happening like this. It's the reason you're not giving into urges. You're not giving into like whims or fantasies or what have you. But I do feel like it's quite challenging for this person. I see that you know what you're doing. I mean, you look like you got it handled. You know, you're cool over here. So know that there's still potential here. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm going to leave it like that for now. Thank you, Aries. Check your placements or your readings. You probably might find more information there. Probably might. That's an interesting expression. But anyway, thank you, Aries. See you next time. Hi, Taurus. How's it going? Ooh, so you got a little worker bee coming through over here with that Virgo Libra vibes. Yeah, this looks like the same energy that came into Aries reading. And this could be a message for somebody, not necessarily. So here, this is somebody, wait a minute. Why the stress? Why the worries? Why the concerns? Where's Taurus? So, okay, that's why. This person is not sure how to fix something. They look like they're drowning themselves in work or little tasks, like mundane things, so as to not think about you. So this would be like when they're at home, they're like, okay, I'm going to do laundry. I'm going to press my clothes. I'm also going to press the curtains and the sheets so that I have something to do so I can not have to think about Taurus. And you know, they could even be like scrubbing a toothbrush on their sneakers. This is what I'm seeing. So maybe this is going on. Somebody here is trying to keep level-headed about you. You guys have obviously quite the challenge going on. Okay, so here you are talking about, oh, I can't put my energy towards the situation because you're not sure what moving forward looks like at this point. That's what you're saying. What's the energy between? The energy between is intimacy. Oh, shut the front door. What's the energy between? It's paranoid about it as well. So insecurity, a cautiousness. Okay, yeah, because you are stuck. Yeah, this could be that, you know, maybe somebody was trying to make amends with you, like build a bridge after one was burnt down as well. But it's quite challenging to come across. It's quite challenging. You may have car trouble or somebody's car stalls. Maybe somebody doesn't know how to drive a manual stick shift. They keep stalling the car. They're going to burn their, whatever happens, the clutch or something. Show me this person, but it's the energy. So it's the energy of not being able to move something forward. Your car stops. What is the person here? What is the person? They are in the energy of love affair. Love affair. Okay, thrills and feminine energy. Very sensual, loving, especially physically nurturing energy is what I'm seeing. But we have it paired with the thrills card, which is indicative of a, well, it's quite the challenge because you've got continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions on the card. Someone could be addicted to your love to your energy, to your nurture, to your caring. There's lots of worries and fears. So that's what came up a second ago. Worries and fears. Show me Taurus then. What's this? You got waves, worries and fears and consequences of bad choices, nurturing. Here you go. That nurturing energy is very strong. It's the energy of motherhood, but it's also the energy of showing gentleness and care and compassion for somebody. It's taking care of, you know. So, hopeful on the bottom. Let's see here. How they see you, just wondering now. They see you with the wheel and how you, okay, so the mother is you. That's apparently you. You are the nurturer. You are the lover, the care, the whatever's given to you, you enhance times 10, you grow it times 10, you incubate ideas and opportunities, and it turns into more. So when they're talking about you, they're saying that you are this mother energy. They can give you something and then you can grow it, you can expand it, you can increase fertility and abundance in the energy. Some of you, this is actually about motherhood, but not necessarily so. How do you see this person? So you're a mother or something. Even if you're a masculine, there's something about you experiencing growth. Okay, so you feel like the person in the reading is missing out on something that they want, and now they're having regrets about it. Like they're losing, maybe they feel like they're losing their own energy, or they've lost themselves to you, something like that. It's getting kind of intense. Okay, so they won't even tell you what's hurting them. That's how you see them. You're like, this person is trying not to face whatever pain is going down. They are not getting what they want. And okay, what do they want anyway? What do you believe they want? That's the question, actually. Love, peace, and chicken grease, okay? Or tofu grease. This person is hoping to have love. So you know that this person needs love and understanding, and they're trying to do it on their own. They're trying to get to a space of equilibrium. This is a person who's working on that because they feel like they've lost themselves. That's what it is. And how this person feels, please. I'm going to see what they want with you. Here goes that car energy. So they don't know right now. And I feel like right now is the time where this person's keeping quite busy, even at work. Like they're overloaded so that they don't have to think about what this is. But that's the thing. They need to think about this. Whoever this is actually needs to think about whatever's going on. Maybe they're just trying to let the energy simmer a little bit, because this could be like chaotic emotions too. So it may be that they're trying to let the energy kind of pass and then reconvene and then come back and think about the scenario and situation. But here we're talking about a lot of choices that somebody knows that they have, and it's about your connection. So right now, this is someone who feels, I don't know what to do. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how they feel. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to say. This is somebody who feels very lost. And they're afraid to make a bad choice. So here we do have the energy of a choice as well. So this person right now looks like they're working on coming to a place of knowing their next move. Okay? They're not there yet because they like, oh no, what if I do this and then it's wrong? What if I say that and then it falls apart? What if I throw myself into this situation and chaos ensues? Like, it's like, what if, like this person's hella in their head quite a bit. I would look at their Mercury. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm talking like, are you an astrologer? Maybe you are. I would look at their Mercury and the Virgo energy as well. How you feel, please? So, okay, you got Moon. All right. Well, you are in your feelings, but you're not doing too much. Why do you have consequences? Okay, this does look like Aries energy. There's something about you feeling as though you're losing control of yourself, or something lost control. And some of you may actually even be experiencing like a loss of confidence due to the situation as well. So it's like affecting you. Okay? You're like, oh man, what did I do? Or why did this happen? You know, how come I wasn't able to fix it? So what you're doing is feeling like something has come to a screeching halt. And this is the place where you recuperate also, because I feel like you understand whatever this person's plight is, like whatever they're going through. And it's looking like you are trying to resist acting too soon as well. It's like you're letting someone simmer. You know that they're simmering. There's a insecurity here about this situation, about what to do. Interesting. This was the consequences, huh? Okay. I just got another message. You're in a space right now of not wanting to force them and not even trying to give them your ideas and your influence because you feel like it's not appropriate. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. You're saying, I don't want to force them or sway them. I don't want to put ideas in their head. I want them to come to the idea by themselves, or I want them to come to the choice on their own, of their own accord, so that it's not my idea. So that down the line, they know that they chose that. I didn't tell them to. And then they won't have resentment and contempt because they're going to blame me for it. Like something about you, you want them to be able to choose. What is this person? Give me that thrills card, please, for Taurus. Oh, it's you. You're a thrill. Oh my gosh. This is talking about sex with you. If this is romantic. Okay, that's what it is. In other news, it's about getting close with you, being friendly with you, getting to know all about you. Those are lyrics. But this is like wanting to come super, super close and experience love, care, compassion, nurturing, all of that. So this is actually very exciting and a thrilling energy right here. But you guys are both talking about some bad choices that are going to be made, which is like, why? What are the bad choices, right? So this could be someone who's very, in a way, they're trying to accomplish something in their life, and then this is throwing them off. That could be for somebody because it looks like they're trying to be very diligent and disciplined in their day-to-day life, but it's also because you guys are having urges or something. So now it's like quite thrilling to be next to you, to talk to you, and now they're like, I'm so confused, I don't know what to do. So now they're just like chilling, or it looks that way from the outside to you especially. What do you want with this person though? So yeah, you're sitting here like, let me not, okay? If it takes too long, it's going to be done and over. I mean, the thing is, you do have a 10 of Swords as well. So I wonder now, some of you may be dealing with a situation where it got very complicated prior to this, and feeling someone's confusion is making you feel like it's a no then. You're like, I waited long enough, they should know by now. That's kind of the vibe. They should know by now. You can't force, can't, choose, you can't whatever. Some of you actually got betrayed or something too, or it feels like a betrayal. Now, I hope this is not like, oh, someone was like cheating. That could be what that was. But this is, for the most part, what I'm seeing is that you have felt like, well, how come you're not choosing this? And you're making me feel like it's my fault, or I don't know, something's killing your energy towards them. Like you're not feeling as attracted as well because of this. So it's like killing the vibe really bad. What does this person want with you? You're about to call it. You're like, all right, what does this person want with you? They want the devil. So this is like a sexual energy. Okay, so interesting. This person thinks that there is something here, but there's some form of like, it's a fragile situation, and there's some form of broaching a topic with you that they're kind of concerned about for some reason. They may feel like you're going to be pissed, or that they are, or there's going to be some sort of repercussions, the consequences here. That's what this is. It's like if I talk to Taurus, they're going to bite my head off, something like that. So for some reason they think this, and so they're trying to wait. Maybe they're trying to wait till you calm down too. What is this person's problem with the situation? What is the trouble that they're having? Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So it's about your guys' situation becoming stable and actually being chosen, and having, this could be someone that you want to, wow, this is a proposal. So this is right here. Someone's been dragging out, making something official, and you're getting done and over with it. So you're like, look, it's either on or off. So it feels like an ultimatum now. Wow. It's like, if you're going to come back at all, you better come back with the papers that we're going to sign on my table. Like, it's something like that. It's like so serious though. Damn, dude. So that's what's going on. So if it's not proposal, which I see that there, I do see proposal. It could be that you want someone to take your relationship seriously. And it's like, well, I know who I am to you. I'm the Empress to you. And so this person knows that there's an opportunity for you to be their person, for you to be their nurturer, their spouse, the mother of their children, the father of their children, whatever it is. It's like, that's how they know. But they're afraid to make the wrong choice. So it's like, I almost feel like they don't want to lose you, but they also feel like something else is supposed to happen first or something like that. But you're ready to call it. Like, that's it. I mean, so why? Yeah, let's see why this person's dragging this out, please. I'm on a schedule today. I'm usually not, but trying to make it brief, and I suck at that. So, because I want to look at all the things. I hope you like it though. Please leave a like if you will. Okay. Okay, I see they were talking about also losing that 9 of Cups energy. And so the 9 of Cups for them, it may potentially be like they are very concerned with losing their lifestyle or what they do with their time and energy or something along those lines. They may also feel like something is going to require a lot of responsibility. So, I mean, yeah, what else is this? Why? Or maybe they'll just, it's like, I'm not going to be out there anymore. I don't know. This feels like kind of not a good excuse to me, but I mean, this is just a reading, so don't go argue with somebody over it. You know what I mean? I hope you don't. They are hoping that you guys can reconvene here. They are. They're very concerned about going all in and that something won't be requited, interestingly enough. But see, that's what I'm saying. Someone feels like you are, like this is the lifestyle you're supposed to have. Like you're supposed to be that Empress or the Emperor or something. Like you're supposed to be that person. And they know that that's in your destiny. It's just kind of like, are you going to do it? That's what that feels. So yeah, I was about to put it away, but let me see what's going to happen next, please. Just next. So, I mean, this person really, yeah, you guys, no. Someone really wants to talk to you, but this is looking like they're coming across like trying to trigger you to pay attention to them, trying to make you see how cool and awesome they are. I feel like you just completely stop talking to them or doing anything towards them. And they're out here like posting on the internet, posting on Facebook, Instagram, posting on TikTok or whatever this is, talking about, look at me, Taurus. So that's what's going to be happening next. There is a conversation, but I feel like this person's kind of spread thin at this point. It's like, hey, what's up? Like, I do see that trying to come in. They're trying to give you some time or something. And in the meantime, they want you to realize what you're missing out on, Taurus. You know what I mean? It feels something like that. This is what I have for you, Taurus. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. See you next time. Gemini, who and what? Coming in towards you, babe. Ooh, that's a rare one. This is a rarity. Let me see about why the 6 of Cups is coming in. Okay, wow, hella rare. Damn, so there's a person who's coming in talking about, oh, I know we didn't have this before, but we can have it now. Okay, like if you want a relationship, let's do it. So I don't know if you want that, but show me this person's energy. It is some form of a reconciliation coming in. Oh, enough is enough and defend yourself. There's boundaries here. Why is that happening now? So they're having a reconciliation. Now I'm wondering, are you there? Is that with you? So, okay, hopeless. And feminine energy, nurturing, mothering, and gentleness. Okay, so where's Gemini then? Rumors, gossip, and nosy, and tension about a fragile offer in this situation. This feels like a nightmare or something's kind of falling apart. This right now feels like a Tower or a 10 of Swords as well. So you may be like ending something with a Taurus or a Virgo prior to this, maybe Capricorn, but Okay, you're very concerned about some form of a conversation that's supposed to be happening. It looks like your situation is a little tricky to talk about with someone. Let's see where you are. Because now I'm wondering, are they reconciling with you, Gemini? Where's Gemini, please? Is it you? You're the moon. So lots of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, all over this reading. And okay, why are you doing that? Because of the Magician. Okay. Damn, you're far. Okay, something is trying to make you feel like insecure. Or it's supposed to make you feel like fragile. It's supposed to hit you where it hurts, you know? You're closing something out, though. You're making it look like you don't know what you're doing, but you actually do. You're painting some form of an illusion here. You're being kind of tricky. How this person sees you, it's maybe you're pretending you don't see something or that you don't know what's going on, but you've ended, oh, this is like a soft close, cabinets, seats. You're talking about something is ended, but you're not going to tell them about it, or you're going to pretend like you don't know that the door is closed or something like that. How do you see this person? Empress. That's that feminine energy. Yeah, it looks like the Taurus reading. Maybe you're ending something with a Taurus, or this Taurus is like married. How do you feel about this, please? Something is making you question yourself. There it is. So yeah, that Magician, that Eight of Swords, and then the Queen of Wands that came out. So here's the deal. You're talking about waiting because of a contract or a potential for a contract that somebody's going to be signing. So here you are, putting yourself on pause, you're calling it quits, you're tapped out, but you're not speaking on it. So it feels like you could be soft quitting a job, or silent quitting is the word, I guess. Silent quitting. How does a person feel? Or you're silently quitting talking to someone, or it's almost like you block someone because you don't want to see their feed or whatever, but then yeah, you silently do that, like you silently go away or something. Huh, what do you want with this person? Six of Wands, what do they want? Okay, so Death card just flew across. So this is a Scorpio person. Something's going on here. What the heck is what's between you and this person, please? So here's the thing, okay, because you're pretending like something is not affecting you. Okay, so they are trying to come in towards you. They are. You may feel like this person has a person, like maybe they're dealing with this feminine energy, mother energy. There could be a mother very heavily in the vibe. Someone could be expecting a child as well, maybe. But you're talking about someone being insincere towards you. They may be loaded, like they could be financially secure, or they're in a long-term kind of situation, like they've been in a situation for a while. What's the energy between? Protection. That's what you're in. You're in the protection from father figure energy. So something's been going on for a very, very long time, or you've known this person for a while now. Let me see what their intentions are, because it looks like this person's getting into a contract. What's your intentions, or what's this person's intentions with Gemini? Okay, yeah. So, and where would Gemini be in that? Five of Pentacles. So you're not coming along with this You have dipped out of someone's life. You are nowhere to be found right here. You may not feel very like this is what you want to do, but you feel like this is something you have to do or something along those lines. And you're making peace with that. You're like, let me leave you alone. Okay, let me leave this alone. This isn't for me. Someone looks like they're about to do a very serious thing in their life. Like they could be accepting a contract overseas, moving abroad, or they are about to get married, or they're about to have children. Something very serious, like a major life change is happening in this person's life. And you're opting out because of this, or you're opting out simultaneously. So it kind of feels like you're removing yourself. And here they're saying, well, this is how it's going to be forever and a day from now on. Like it's going to be like this. Like we're both good with it. Me and Gemini agree on this. Like, you know, we're done. We're good. We're whatever. You may actually want to talk to this person, but not really though. Or maybe you just want them to give you some form of acknowledgement or attention or something. Okay, what's your intentions with this person, Gemini? And what does that look like for you? Because you feel like they haven't told you what their plans were, and you are realizing what it is. It's like you're seeing, yeah, this is like the rumors and stuff, or you find out through the grapevine, you find something out, maybe you are coming across some information, you know, and this is like, I'm not going to have to worry about this. This is not fair to me. I shouldn't have to feel this way or see these things. That's the type of energy this is. So what is this right here? Yeah, rumors, gossip, and nosy again. Established. See, it's about like someone's establishing, you know, their wealth, or they've established something in their life. That's what it is. So the thing is, you want this person to see you in a way that you want to be seen. It kind of looks like you want them to know that it's not phasing you, or you're confident anyway. That's how it's coming across. I feel like there might be something underneath this. That's why it feels kind of odd. Like I feel maybe you're playing something off, Gemini, or you're convincing yourself that you're still cool, you're still good, you're still attractive, you still got it, you still, like I feel like you're pep talking yourself, but at the same time, it's like maybe you're also withholding from telling someone, hey, don't do that, don't make that mistake, don't sign that contract, don't whatever. You're saying no, but I feel like at the end of the day, you have a desire to like make someone see you in a light, or make them see your perspective of the situation. You have an urge, and I don't feel like you're acting on it. I don't feel like you're saying on it. You have an idea about it. But anyway, what's your intentions here with this person? Tension. See, envy. Okay. It's like you're not going to be feeling, you know, that you have to compete with somebody. This is not your vibe. You're not going to compete. Like I said, I do feel like you don't like what's happening here, but at the same time, it's nothing you're going to be acting on, or the only thing you're going to be doing is protecting your peace and your time. I actually want to see what you're watching go down here, because it feels like someone in your life, you may be feeling like, dude, you're making a mistake. Like it feels like that. It could be anybody in your life. What are you seeing go down here in that person's life? They could also be telling you about it, and where are you in this? Wow, that's what I'm saying. See, you feel frustrated. You feel that something is not right, but you're controlling your frustration. That's what I'm saying. So I do feel like you're going to have some opinions on what somebody's doing with their life, and it's going to be affecting you in some kind of way, but you're like, no, don't do that. You know, I can't act out on this. You know, it's more like you're metering how you behave towards this person because of that. You may feel like this person's creating a competition here, but you're not going to compete. Or you may feel like this person's trying to influence you to change your behavior, or to kind of something like this, but you're not, it's not going to be. See, I feel like You believe that they're trying to get you to speak up and speak out and say how you feel and like be involved and give your opinion where they're not asking, so that they can blame you for speaking on something you shouldn't have. Do you know what I mean? It kind of feels like you are seeing it as a bait, or you just feel triggered. I mean, that's what it is. Where are they? I mean, to me, it looks like you think they're trying to show you something as well, and you're trying to show them, I'm confident, okay? I don't want to give into these little tussles, or this, you know, maybe I don't agree, but doesn't mean I have to say so. Something like that. I do feel like you have an intensity brewing inside of you though. And you're like, no. Okay. Let me not, you're like, God, please help me. Don't say anything. Or, you know, so you're like praying it away, or you're meditating. You're like, you've charged your crystals and the full moons and stuff. You're like using them. So damn, it's a very risky thing you believe that this person is doing. Or it could be, maybe it's bad for you. Like this could get you into trouble, and that's why you're saying this. So let's see this person. How are they, what's their intentions? Yeah, 3 of Swords. So their intentions here. Okay. Yes. It is. There is some type of intention to create some form of like tension. Okay. The intention is to create some tension. They do want to talk and say something that could be triggering. And they want you to say that you're not going to choose this, or you're not going to be involved in this. So are they trying to force you to say that? What is this? Intimacy. Lust. Okay, by any means necessary. Yeah, okay, so maybe they want you to call them out on their lies, or their double life, or being two-faced, or something like that. I feel like this is a determining factor in how you're going to deal with this moving forward. Like this feels kind of serious, Gemini. Like I feel like you're changing the way that you deal with this person, just period. And they have intentions to like ride off into the sunset or some kind of crap like this. You're just like, where's this coming from? You're not going to be feeling the same way anymore. I'm telling you. Let me see what's going to happen next. Yeah. What's going to happen next, Gemini, and this person? Yeah, so here's the deal. There is some sort of like friction and challenges coming in, but you're going to go about it in a completely different way. Where are you? You're going to avoid any sort of shrapnel. You're avoiding any sort of like, I'm telling you, that death card in the High Priestess. The potential that you saw in a situation is completely revoked. So this feels serious. Like, I feel like you're getting kind of like, this is what it is. I mean, this is how it's going to be in my lifetime. Like, just like this. Something very, you're clocking something, and you're ascribing this meaning to it now. Where's this person? Like, this is how it will be. Someone could be trying to cheat on someone with you. That could be what this is. It's like they're getting married or something, and they have someone, for example, somebody's expecting, and they come and they try to cheat with you. Could be something cheesy like this. You're like, no, okay? You do have potential if you wanted to. I see you sitting on it. I'm hearing it's neither here nor there. So yeah, maybe you're just not going to. But here they are trying to break an agreement behind someone's back. So this is behind the scenes. They're hoping that someone is not watching. They're like, I see them looking back to see if that person is watching them, that Cancer or that Scorpio person. They're like, okay, let me make sure they're not watching me. What's this right here? Someone's trying to come towards you now. See, it's just so... All right. Yeah, this is a big deal right here. Someone's a boss, someone's an owner, someone is very, very established. So I feel like this is ending or it's changing. Whatever you guys had going on, it's like, okay, now I got to do this or something like that. That's what I have, Gemini. Oh, wow. So, yeah, feel free to check your other placements or your readings on the channel, your solo readings. You may find more information there. But thank you. I'll see you next time. Cancer. Something is very intriguing here. Show me this person coming in. I do declare. Okay, you have an air sign. I'm hearing frequency. Okay, lots of Aquarius and Scorpio. Okay. The frequency in which you speak to this person is changing, or the frequency in which you guys think about one another is changing. So your situation is changing. It's like, okay, I'm going to be over here. It's like someone is taking space, taking a breather, taking time. They could be healing, but it just kind of looks like, hey, I'll be over here. Bye. Or, you know, that type of vibe. It looks silently, though. It looks kind of quiet. It looks like crickets. Where's Cancer? You're in the Six of Pentacles. What are you doing? Two of Wands. What's that look like? Ooh. Okay. Okay, so you made up your mind about something, Cancer. You know what you're going to be doing from here on out. It does look like you found what makes you tick, what makes you happy. You're making an investment. Maybe it's money, but you're making an investment with your time, your energy, your resources that has a lot of potential to make you happy and sustain you, is what I'm seeing. So I see that someone is giving advice. I don't know if it's you or someone else, but there's some form of advice about what makes you happy. You're all the way in on something and you're really happy about that. You're very generous as well with people or two people. You're managing some sort of a relationship in a way that is very fair to both of you. So something looks good for you. All right. You already found out what you want to be doing. Like you already had time to think. You already had time to review something. How's this person see you, please? That's interesting. Damn. So why do they see you like that? Okay, this person's confused about you. So, what did you say or do that made them think like this? Because they're saying, oh, you just want a lot. You want everything and above. You want all of that and more. All that in a bag of chips. Like someone is saying that you're not satisfied. You keep asking for more, or you need assistance. It could be. You're saying you're always fair, you have equilibrium, you're generous, you give, you whatever. But they're saying that you're asking for a lot, or you're very overwhelmed with your life. You maybe have a lot of things in disarray in your life that you need to tend to. You need to do some organizing, decluttering, that kind of thing. But if this is like your guys' relationship is talking about how you're like, look, I can't do this anymore. We need options. I can't do all this anymore. These are the options. And so they're making it seem like you are creating more tension, but actually you have the pressure though. Like you're the one feeling the pressure. How do you see them? But not anymore. You're not doing. So wait, why do you think they're like scared and stuff? Why do you see them? Okay. Wow. They are seeing you kind of like say a bunch of things that they don't know where it's coming from as well. Or maybe you're saying a bunch of stuff that they're like, I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand. How do you feel? You think that they're like afraid of your guys' connection or what you're choosing in a connection? How do you feel, please? Someone thinks your emotions and your thoughts are all over the place and like you are under a lot of freaking pressure here. Like you're about to crack or something. It's like, why don't you say something if you feel this way like that? How this person feels? That's interesting because you look like you're handling your business here coming up. Yeah, you do. What do you want with the person? This person feels like your guys' attraction is waning, or your guys' urges towards one another is waning. Yeah, I'd say, because this person's out here like leaving the vibe. Wait, who's this? The King and Queen of Pentacles? Someone's married. It's either you, because you got two people here, or it's this person. Maybe you guys both have like people you're dealing with. If it's not marriage, okay, fine. It doesn't even have to be romantic. There's just a lot of people in your reading. So you're saying the person in the reading has lost a bunch of confidence, spark, excitement. Well, they're saying that. That's how they feel, Cancer. They feel like the spark is gone, or their excitement for a situation is gone. Something's like cooling off, okay? So the vibes between you two are like dying. But they're over here talking about, well, I guess I'll just lean back on what I have going for me back here then. So this could be like an entire different situation. They're like padded, they're comfortable in a situation financially, security-wise, something like that. That's what they're saying. And that's what they're going to rest on. They're resting on their laurels. They're leaning on their laurels, basically. It's like, oh, I got something to fall back on. You may be securing something to fall back on as well. So you feel excited, like things are going to be changing, moving forward and all that jazz. You're telling me that they feel stressed. They're telling me that you feel stressed. But neither of you are showing this. So you guys both think each other's going through some stuff, but it's not, or something like that. Or it's changing. All right. What's the energy between? Cutting ties. Yeah, that's what this person seems to be doing. Okay. Okay, yeah, right here. There's something going on with like a legal situation, or something is legal. You or them have a legal vibe. And at this point, it's coming off as like greedy, like people want more and more. Or they were insatiable at one point and now it's not. Show me this person's energy. So that's why this person and you seem to be, yeah, double life, cheater, backstabber. Exactly. So this feels like, show me this person. There's like a friend zone happening here. This person's like with somebody, or you are, or whatever. Okay, so feminine energy, the mothering vibe, that's right here. You might want to talk about that, Cancer. You could be talking to this mother about that. Or this is you as the mother. You're talking about parenthood, motherhood. You're talking about spousal energy. You're talking about growth and abundance and fertility. You're talking about prosperity. Like, you're talking about all these things. This could be something that you want to talk about with this person. Because you're experiencing a lot of growth and success. You may be investing in some sort of a trip and you're really excited about that. Or you're investing in something that's going to be really fun for you. Yeah, that's what we saw. You must be going somewhere because you also had that sun energy earlier. Where are you here? And the way that it was set up, yeah, vacation. That's exactly what I'm getting. You may be going on a getaway, or you want to. Show me you. You might, yeah, because you're drowning over your head. Here you go. Yeah, there's a guardedness between you and whoever this is, a Cancer, and now it looks like you need to take a step back. Some of you, this is actually a vacation, like a literal vacation, that you're going to go somewhere, you're happy about that, you're investing your time, your energy, your resources, and it's a good experience. Others of you, this is like a mental, emotional vacay from this person and the situation, like it's getting to be too much. So here you go, talking about in over your head, overextended and rock bottom. You do have that. So you may have taken on too much, or you bit off more than you could chew, and you became overwhelmed emotionally, mentally, or just things in your life you haven't been able to tend to on time, or you start feeling like everything's piling up. You're like, why am I still doing this? You know, that's what it feels like. You may be telling someone, hey, choose, or what do you want? Do you want this? Do you want that? Are you going to do this? Are you going to pick up that? You know, something. But here, it's like you're drowning because of bad choices, or you're drowning because of mixed signals going on. That's what part of the reason, part of it. I feel like there's a lot going on with you, or at least that's what they think. Show me your energy. So I wonder what's going to happen here, because yeah, we already know this. So you got emotions, worries, and fears coming through. That's how you see them. Third parties, haters, lesson learned, new career. So this feels like there's fears about this other relationship. You think that someone is fearful because of a third party That's what you're saying. I don't think they are, though. I don't know, man. You guys are both saying some things about each other that's probably not true. Or maybe it was and it's changed. Yeah. What is this person's actual intentions with you? Maybe you want them to admit to you these other options. Or you want to tell them that you're talking to somebody else now and, you know, they're not fit for the position anymore. And then you think they're going to be stressed about it. I don't think they are, Cancer. They're just going to be like, okay, bye. You know, something like that. Or this is vice versa. Their intentions. There is intentions to actually work with you, be with you, make something work out with you. They do see that opportunity with you. What's your intentions with this person, Cancer? Whoever's playing games, okay? Yeah, the Six of Wands. It's not really going to be playing off or coming off the way that someone wants it to be. Someone's trying to show up as like cocky, confident, this kind of thing, but it's not coming off that way. It's really not. I don't know. This looks like you want some form of, wait, where are you here? Ace of Pentacles. The Devil. Damn. There's a choice in a relationship, especially concerning contracts. So maybe you're selling something, or this is about marriage, or this, because I see an engagement here. You know who else had that? I think Taurus had that. You can be dealing with a Taurus, but I see Capricorn energy. It looks like someone needs to choose what's up with the relationship and make plans. So it's like, did you get your tickets? Did you buy your tickets? That could be here too. Wait. Okay. You're talking about someone choosing something and staying with it, choosing a partner, choosing a situation, sticking with it. There's a bit of a waiting period happening here too. Okay, I mean, so here's that overwhelm again that you came out as. Okay, egotistical, opportunist, and fragile. Okay, wow. Someone needs to make up their mind is what this feels like. It really does. It feels like someone needs to make up their mind. Once something like pulls back, it looks like it's very challenging to bring it back again. And that could be what somebody will experience or is experiencing. Because this is talking about, well, okay, if you want to change, then be the change, you know, or if you want something to shift, then be the shift. Like, you're barking up the wrong tree, or you're very overwhelmed, so make a change to your life so you can feel less overwhelmed, you know, like find some freedom in your life to not be bogged down or in a very messy environment kind of energy. But this here, yeah, someone's hoping that you do some amount of like introspection so you find out what this opportunity is to you or what you need to change. Like they're hoping that you can get some sort of clarity. It's like, make sure that that's what you want, because you need to be a leader at this time. You got all this going on. Make sure you're choosing wisely. That's what they're saying. So, okay. What's going to happen next between you and this person? Is it about your relationship? Now I don't know. Something's going to go sideways here. No. Okay. This Aquarius or this Leo, Sagittarius person and you guys are having... it needs to be a discussion sooner rather than later, or like people are growing apart or something. The person in the reading feels like they're growing apart. I don't know how you're feeling. I mean, you look like you're doing other things, or you're concerned with other. Maybe you don't care. I mean, sure, that could be what it is. Where's Cancer in this? You got the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, here you go. You're about to make something super official or super serious in a situation. Yep, here we go. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Where's this person? They may feel like you are, yeah, they're like waiting for an itinerary, or they're waiting for you to tell them what your choice is. So it's like you're talking to someone, you're like, hey, I got options, or I'm gonna go see what's over here. And they're like, okay, well, don't take too long, you know? See, because I don't know if you guys are actually committed, or, I mean, you could be committed to this person, but you got something else coming in, or a trip to go on, a vacation to go on. So this person's actually going to be sad about your choice, or they're gonna be a little bit like sad about it. But the thing is, it's like they're gonna leave it be. It's like, okay, it is what it is. Like, I don't know how to explain this. So apparently you have a very sexy offer coming in, Cancer, and you're like, hey, this is what I'm doing. Or you like tell this person, they're like, cool. You know, something like that. What's next for Cancer, please? 7 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, you're just waiting to go somewhere. You're waiting on this trip or something. Where are you? Some of you need to look into a vehicle. Like, you need to look into your car. You need to look into what's up with it, why it's like acting away. It could be like jerking, or something's going on there. There could be oil stains or fluids or something. You may be looking at a new vehicle. Okay, but I see you going on a trip here, and someone's kind of like bummed out, but also not. So yeah, whatever choice you're making about your relationship. Okay, let me see what's going to happen about that before I close this out. How's this person, like, after that, after the fact, what's going to happen here between Cancer and this Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio person? Okay. The momentum is going to get killed here. Like, it's going to kill the vibe or the momentum. So that's what I see. Yeah, that's what I see happening, Cancer. Whatever is being chosen right here, it's causing a rift, or the rift is going to grow. And so maybe some people want that. You know, it depends on the relationship. Maybe this is a friend and they have the hots for you. You're like, look, I'm going on a trip with my person, or who's about to be my person, or with my spouse, or whatever. And they're like, cool. But like, what are they going to do? You know what I mean? It could be something like this. Anyway, this is what I have for you today, Cancer. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Hi, Leo. Let's see who and what is coming in. 9 of Cups, Pisces. Ooh, Cancer. Okay, where are you? Oh, you're like, bye. No. How does this person see you? Damn. Okay, you guys are, I mean, someone's acting kind of smug here, I feel. You just don't really like what they're offering you, and apparently they know that. Why are they watching you, though? Like, why is this person watching you? Tell me why they're doing this. You feel like somebody is very addicted to the way that you look, or your body, or they think that you're super sexy or attractive, and they keep watching you because of this. Your body has changed or shifted, and now somebody's watching you. You're tired of having to defend yourself or protect your peace and something like that, Leo. Someone feels like you're not accepting what they're offering you. Because you're being stubborn, though. That's how they're saying. They're like, well, Leo's just being stubborn. Something like that. Okay. So this person feels like you're not trying to connect with them, Leo. Like, you guys have an opportunity to, but you won't. And you're making them like watch you or spy on you or something. How you feel? Interesting. You may feel like they're looking for paperwork, so they're looking into your paperworks. You need to get out of this person's sight, vision, out of their mind. You're talking about, don't think about me. Don't even think about talking to me. Don't think about looking for me, spying on me. Something like that. You're watching as this person, they have like some sort of a strategy. What do you think they're doing? Wondering. You think they're doing the page and they're watching you. What is going on? You feel like this person's way too focused on you. Like they can't even do what they're supposed to be doing without thinking about you, watching you, trying to spy on you, being in your business and things like this. What's the energy between you two? Time and delays. They want to hurry and rush and you don't want to. They're like, hurry up, hurry up. You're like, no. What's the energy between Epiphany and Nightlife? This is realizing that something could feel rushed. They may come in, offer you something. It's like a once in a lifetime opportunity, Leo. You want this. Actually, they want it. So you're going to realize something. What are you realizing? That there may be some haters, some third-party energies. Yeah. Show me this person's energy in the reading. You don't even care to, like, you don't even want to fight with them. You're like, I'm so over that. So they're coming in with the rumors and gossip with the sipping card. What's that? They're coming in with happiness. They're trying to bring happiness and joy, or they feel this way. Show me you. They feel connected. Wow, you watching them, or I feel like you think this person's watching you, or they're trying to see if you're watching. It's like, does Leo know? Is Leo watching me? Insecurity and guardedness and cautiousness. You feel like they're looking for love, like they're looking for nurture, and they're looking for, you know, connection. They're looking for this and that, and maybe you don't want this. What's this here? You think that they're trying to get you to admit that you guys have interest. Like you're supposed to be admitting that you're interested to talk to them and you will accept this offer or something. Wait, what does this person want with you? You think that they're not being honest. Maybe they're not, or what do you want with them? Okay, well. Four of Swords. Okay, so there's Gemini energy here now. So this person keeps trying to change the energy between you two, and you don't like that because you're saying the reason that they're changing the energy or trying to change the energy is because they can't stand it, not you. It's almost like they want you to feel how they feel about it, or they're projecting this onto you that you want it too. You want to know what's up too. You want to know the truth too. You want to, and I don't think that's the case. It's like you're so wrapped up and so pent up and so afraid that your situation's going to end that you come towards Leo, you know? It's like, oh, you feel that too? You're like, no? What are you talking about? Something like this? It's like, just stop. You want them to stop. Stop trying. Stop, you know, whatever the hell they're doing, they need to freaking stop. They're so panicked that your situation is ruined that's why they're acting like this. They can't calm down. Like, someone won't calm down. You're just not on that energy. So they don't want rejection or something? They can't handle rejection, or... You're like, I'm tired of fighting for this, or fighting for myself, or defending myself against this. Yeah. So I feel like this person actually makes you feel anxious or nervous because they feel that. They feel that. Yeah, they want you to be like, oh yeah, of course we can fix it. Of course I want to be close to you and next to you. Of course. Why wouldn't I? I am very hopeful about our new beginning and about reviving the situation with you. I do want to keep trying. Even though the Ten of Swords happened, no, it's not dead. It's still alive. See, we can do CPR and we're going to revive it. And now, whoop, I'm back to life and here we are and I love you again, or something like that. That's what they're saying. They're wishing that you would feel this way. They make you nervous or something. It's like, calm down. It's almost like a dog, like jumping all over you and slobbering and humping on your leg and stuff. Yeah, you're like, calm down. You need them to calm down because them being nervous makes you freaking nervous. Or like you just wish they would stop looking into something. Yes. It's like, stop talking, stop looking, stop spying, stop trying to find information, stop this and that, stop, shut up. It's kind of like that. What's this person going to do towards you in the future? They're going to do 3 of Cups. Okay, here we go. Pisces and Cancer again. What are you going to do towards them? It's like you don't even want to fight for this or fight against this person. They make you feel not happy. I mean, that's what it is. Like you'd be fighting for something that's going to cause you more stress, basically. It's like, why? So I have to fight for you and be stressed. Then I have to be with you and be stressed. I have to talk to you and deal with you and be stressed. When I could just opt out and not experience any of that. It's that simple. Or something like this. So maybe this is something they want you to do. Or, I mean, it looks like they're trying to get back in contact with you and they wish that you would feel the same because they want that or they know what they want and they this and that. You know, something is not the same. This is definitely unrequited or whatever they're trying to get you to do, say, be involved in. You don't want whatever this offer is. What's this? You may be having trouble with neighbors or someone's having like some type of trouble with neighbors as well. Okay, you have Virgo energy coming in. Yeah, you got Virgo energy coming through. You're talking to a Virgo about what's going on. You're like, hey, this is what the Pisces said, or this is what the Cancer said. This is, you know, something like that. They feel like you guys are supposed to be on the same page. What is Leo? Why is Leo against this? I mean, I feel like I already said. Wow, the King and Queen. Somebody's married. You're like, because people are still together, or people are still married, or people are set in their ways. People are just this way. What is this? Okay. I mean, you just don't want any drama too. Or you feel like nothing's wrong. This could also be someone who keeps asking you, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? You're like, nothing. Shut up. Like, you're making me nervous. Something like that. It's like, what's wrong? You're like, nothing. Are you sure? You seem like something. No, nothing's wrong. Well, Leo, you look like something. No, nothing's wrong. Well, now you feel like you're mad at me. Are you mad at me? Is something wrong? Something bothering you? No, it's like something like this. Go away. Okay, this is what I have for you, Leo. Thank you. Check your other placements or your regular readings on the channel so you can see a solo vibe. But thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Hey, Virgo. Okay, you're already starting with this screwery type of stuff, unless it's just a Capricorn. You just have a Capricorn coming in, sure, with Sagittarius, okay? No, this looks like a problem. Someone's over here really stressed and pissed off. This person's about to blow, okay? That's the straw that is breaking the camel's back right here. They cannot take another second. Where are you? They're very pent up. You look really hot, really attractive, really sexy. And the 5 of Pentacles ignoring this person, apparently. All right, well, how this person sees you... They feel like you are in a relationship, or maybe you are in a relationship with them. I don't know. Page of Wands. You stop talking to someone and you're in a relationship or something. How you see this person? As mommy, or wants to be your mommy, or someone who is talking about you as a wife or as a spouse, as a husband. Someone who is talking crap about your spouse, husband. Maybe you don't have one, but it looks like you might. So you're separated from this person, or you're not responding to the person in the reading. This person wants to be mama bear, or wants to be a spouse, or wants to talk crap about it. Wait, why do you see them like this? 9 of Wands. Because of, wow. Because there's trust that's ruined and broken, and something happened. What is this? Time time, delays, and stagnant. Nightlife. Dirty little secret. Somebody's on the down low over here. So someone doesn't like a person. It's like, I don't like you because you're a scripper, or I don't like you because you're into some down low lifestyle or something like this. Oh my gosh. How you feel, please? You're not talking to this person, so I don't know. Okay, you may be curious about something. What is this? Okay. All right. So this is like, I might as well try. There's something in your life right now that you feel you do not have, but you want. And the path of getting there is very challenging, but you feel like you should ask or you should try anyway, or it's an inquiry. Maybe you need to inquire. How does this person feel? You are a querent and you need an answer. How this person feels is this person going kind of crazy over here. Why? Why they feel like that? What do you want with this person? This person going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Oh my goodness. So this person could be overly sexed, or that's like they're crazed about it or something, or they really, really hate someone. They hate a situation. They're having a visceral reaction. This person is in their animalistic vibes. What do they want with you? They want, okay. They want you to understand them. They want you to know that they know. They want you to, okay, I don't know, man. This person looks like they've gotten frazzled quite a bit. And so you're like, I'm just trying to heal. Like, what are you doing? You're like, trying to, okay, yeah, actually, yeah, let's see this person. Show me this person's energy. What the hell's going on? Chaos. This is what it is. They're crazed. There's a disaster, there's a downfall, there's a huge upheaval coming in. It's like a freaking whirlwind, tornado, typhoon. I'm hearing Hondoon. I don't know what that is. What is this person? Sipping? Yes, that's what I'm telling you. They're talking crap about this person. Or you. They're like, oh, you, I don't know. You're bad as a mother. You're bad as a father. Or your spouse is so stupid and ugly and useless. You know, some kind of stuff like this. Or the partner that you want to be with is such a piece of crap. What are you doing? Something like this. And they're going crazy. So this is rumors and gossip, and they're being nosy. They're like, tell me about who it is. Who is the person? It's like, someone could be expecting and someone's like ousting them, or maybe a person's expecting and it's not supposed to be out yet, and then now it is and it's a big problem. I don't know. I feel like this person's going crazy. You're not talking to them, so I don't understand the issue. It's like you feel like you're losing an opportunity or you're losing something very serious to you, but then this person's like making fun or they're picking a fight or something. Tell me about that right here, because it's right here. Why are they doing this right here? 2 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Yeah. Yes, there's someone's talking crap about a person in front of everyone. Maybe it's about you, Virgo. This could be like someone's talking crap about the way you look, the way you behave, the way something, but that's because this person is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like, someone is not healthy right now. They're being affected by their emotions. This person is possessed by their feelings. So this is someone who's they're not thinking right. Maybe they got, I don't know, some substance that's making them act this way, but they look like they don't know how to control what they're saying, and they're making someone look really stupid in front of everybody. They're gossiping, spreading crap, spreading rumors, all kinds of nonsense. What's this person's intentions with you? And they're like, oh, I didn't mean to say that, or don't tell them I said that, let's keep a secret, or something like that. What do they want with you? What's their intentions with you? This is weird. I feel like this makes you feel bad too, but you don't look like you're saying anything. You're just kind of like, oh, really? Yeah. It's like, why would you say that? Oh, okay. Yeah. It's like, sorry you think like that, or whatever. Okay, their intentions is to make you break up with someone. Yeah. or they want you to be broken up with or something, or they want someone to not see you as a valuable partner, or they want someone to not be seen as a valuable partner or something like this, or like worthless. Who is the person that they're hating right here? Because it looks like you're right here, so I'm like, oh, it's a Sagittarius or something, or they have a lot of Sag, or yeah, a lot of Sag, or someone who's very passionate, fiery, Sag, Scorpio, Capricorn, something like this. And they're talking crap about this person. So, oh, they could be racist too. Maybe this is like someone's picking on someone's hair or their heritage, or they're picking on their skin. They're picking, like, someone's making fun of somebody really bad. This is prejudice type crap here, is what it looks like to me. Starting to get like that. Or they're going to stoop to that level to even talk about that. Well, it's because, you know, you're not dating inside your race or something. Ew. Show me this person's energy. Soulmate. So this is your soulmate, or they want to create a downfall with your soulmate, or that's what's freaking happening. That's what's happening. All right. So show me Virgo in this. Narcissist, psychopath, and salty card. Okay, so the thing is, I don't see you having this in your reading unless, or your energy, unless it's vice versa. So maybe somebody's watching and a Virgo's doing this. However, what I'm seeing here is a Virgo putting up with this or hearing it. And what you're going to be hearing is a bunch of nasty, nasty, like gutter type level crap coming out of someone's mouth, and their actions and their behaviors is like, this is the gutter. Like, this is dirty, filthy, really bad stuff that they're saying. And it looks like they're stirring the pot or making you feel this way, or they're talking about you. Whatever it is, I don't know, because you look like you're like cool, whatever, like keep it to yourself or something. This is someone going psycho on it. Like, they're going to go off, like bing, 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 like across. Like, they're going to say every nasty thing in the book on someone. So here you have drama, arguments, and incompatible. That's what you're experiencing here, an incompatibility, first of all. And they're coming in with the salty, bitterness, anger, pettiness. Beyond that, to me, if you ask me, this looks nasty. There's a conniving and unpredictable energy that's right here. And then you got egotistical, opportunist, and fragile. That's what they're in. That's the vibe that they're in. Let me see what else their issues are. Just wondering at this point. What's the problem? This is nasty behavior. And so why do you always have this weird energy in your readings lately, Virgo? I feel like it's none of somebody's freaking business or whatever. Anyway, what's this person's problem, please? Whatever. Okay. Okay, yeah. Where are you? Five of Wands. Okay, so here it's like trying to get you to be involved, to agree, or to also be crappy towards a person, and you're not going to do that. It doesn't look like you're, like, I feel like you're getting agitated a little bit, but you're letting it go. So that's what's going to happen. It does look like they're trying to get you to rally and support against whoever this is, or against you, whatever. I don't know who it is. But it's about someone's like spouse or the mother of their children or the father of their children, something like that. So it's like, oh, your mom, yo mama, like your mom, like a mom joke or something. It's like, yo mama's so fat that she this and that she's ugly, that she's, you know, those stupid jokes. That's what this feels like, but it's serious though. It's not even a joke. Something is very, very serious, and it's beyond. And this has to do with someone's like contract. What do they wish Virgo would be doing then? If this is the issue, they wish you'd be doing the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. They want you to engage in this. Like, they want you to engage in this conversation too. But you're not. Yeah, they want you to leave this person. Someone's going to talk so much crap to try to get you to feel like you have no choice but to leave someone. Or to walk away, basically. Let me see why they don't like either you or this person. I'm just wondering, like, I'm super curious. Like, what could you be so pissed about that you're going, like, frothing? They're foaming at the mouth and their freaking pupils are dilating and they're like sweating, and I'm seeing like spit and all over their mustache, or it could be a woman too, but something looks all nasty, grimy. Like, yeah, what is their problem with the person, whoever the person is? Okay, so they're saying, well, you don't have any money. Yeah, right here. So it's like you don't have any money, or the person doesn't. You have ugly feelings, ugly emotions. You express yourself nasty. You can't control yourself. You, like, emotionally speaking, you have zero impulse control, or the person does. You have no future. You're always going to be broke. You're never going to have any path that you can stick on. You're stuck with them, or you're going to be stuck with this person. And so blah, blah, blah. And you're always going to be broke, filthy, dirty, not have food, not have money. You're going to have ugly clothes. Because this person apparently is dragging you down or something like that. So that's kind of a lot. And anyway, they're saying, well, they're ugly anyway, or they look this way anyway, or, you know, you're never going to have ambition and drive because you're going to be too busy, like, with this ugly person, being ugly with them. Or you're always going to be stagnant in life. You're never going to get what you want. You're never going to be happy. Like, all this. Okay. Can I get advice, or what does Virgo need to know about this? Advice, guidance. Okay. So apparently, I guess you need to distance yourself from somebody. Yeah, 8 of Cups. You need to distance yourself from whoever the hell this is, giving you unsolicited opinions or advice, or trying to tell you they're better than you in a roundabout way. So basically, anybody who says stuff like this, it's usually because they feel threatened, right? So this is like going in so hard that obviously you're having a reaction, but why? Because they're thinking to themselves, why is it not me? Why can't it be me? Why can't this be happening to me instead? So let me take others down so that they could feel like crap, you know? So that's what it is. It's like someone's taking something personally, has nothing to do with them. Maybe it does have to do with them, but like, buzz the F off, little bumblebee or whatever. Thank you, Virgo. That's what I have for you. Check out the placements, and yikes. Am I right? Yeah, I would check like actual Virgo readings though, if that's the case. See you later. Libra. All right, someone's coming in all nude. Interesting. They're doing a cleanse. They're doing a flush. Someone over here is like detoxing, but it looks like from you. So they're far, far away. They're in a far distant land. They're not answering you. I'm hearing Arabic. Arabi. Show me where you are. Where are you? Lots of Aquarius and Gemini here. Also you and Capricorn, okay? You're like, wait, we're not done talking. We need to talk about this and that. You know, something needs to be managed. What are you talking about? Get back to me. Why aren't you getting back to me? It's serious. Someone's making a wish, but it's like detriment. How does this person see you? Okay, lots of this spicy vibes going on. You're talking about needing to communicate something before it's too late, or you guys need to communicate so you can move on, or so something can heal. But here they are in the Ten of Swords. What's the energy between you two? Like, it's been a long time. Yeah. Balance, peace, happiness. That's a harmony energy. So this person could have gone through something. Fears, emotions, and worries. Where's Libra in this? Family. This could be something in your family or in your inner circle. Yeah, it's an inner circle vibe for sure. Clingy. Oh, okay. So you're not compatible in the way that you guys are trying to heal something. This is like holding on to somebody and not letting them breathe or have space or be somebody else. It's like, no, you're still that person. It's like, no, I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to heal. You're like, let's talk. So vice versa, if you have to, Libra, let's see where this person is. You could be asking them something just straightforward. Show me this person's energy in the reading. Someone's trying to hold on to what was and what was happening in the past. Yeah, let's talk reunion. Somebody's trying to hold on to what was. Show me this person. Paranoid to talk, cautious to talk. They're insecure and guarded to talk to you. Why? because you're a soulmate or because there's a soulmate involved. Uh-oh. Someone feels like you are suffering in silence here. Or like you have unspoken desires that you've never really talked about. You haven't broached it with them. You guys haven't talked about it. Or maybe there's some things that you're not done experiencing or something. Well, this is how they're seeing you, so you may feel differently. Just saying. Because now it's like cutting ties. It's like too early, though. Someone cut ties when you're not done talking. It's almost like you're talking to somebody on the phone and then click. Excuse me, I was in the middle of a sentence. You know? Or you're not done communicating about a topic and then they just disappear off the face of the earth. It's like you fell off. You really fell all the way off. How you see this person? This could be a friend. It's Libra energy. Wow, lots of air. I'd be surprised if this is not an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, very strong. You got a little bit of Capricorn, a little bit of Taurus, and a little bit of water. Okay, yeah, you're ready to go all in on something, or you think that something's good, or you can make it good. You know how to make it good. Yeah, I think I'm seeing like a 6 of Cups. Yeah, it's right there. It's returning to a situation to make it good, or to tell the truth about something, or to hash something out. How does this person feel? But they're hiding, Libra. So if you are the person trying to go talk to somebody, no. Okay, the 5 of Swords looks a little intense to me. Ace of Swords, no. There you are. What do you want with this person? Okay, you could be trying to give someone like a message that you understand something, or you're trying to finalize something. This could also be like a greeting card. It could be a thank you card, or you're trying to tell them thank you for this or that. What does this person want with you? Maybe you're trying to get closure, Libra. I feel like this is the wrong tree to bark up. What does this person want with you? If somebody's trying to get closure, it's not going to happen like that. Nope, 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 nope. Someone's not going to respond. Why do they feel this? Someone feels like there's some sort of a competition or something going on here. Yeah, it could be with an earth sign or a Sagittarius. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or this earth sign energy, or this Sagittarius. So this air sign believes that something has been taking way too long. Yeah, something's taken too long. It's already set in stone or something like this. Okay, wait. So they feel like you're hopeful to talk to them. I feel like you're trying to get clarity or say something that you think is meaningful. Okay. This is what this is too. Let me see what what do they think Libra is doing? Because it's making them kind of have, yeah, too much apparently. Why do they think Libra is doing this? Or you're very overwhelmed, Libra. It could be. Someone thinks that you're trying to hold on to something because that's the way it's been, or that's the way it is. Someone believes you're trying to have something both ways. Or you're trying to hold on to a situation because that's what you want. And they may feel like you're not thinking about what they're saying or what they're feeling or what they're thinking. Like you're trying to hold on to something, or you're maintaining your hopes for a situation. Or you're holding on to this Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus person. Why do they see you like this? I'm hearing midnight. Something at midnight maybe going down. Or this could be the name of somebody's pet or something. All right. I want to switch up the vibe here for a sec. So let me see what the issue is then. So you guys are having a falling out. I mean, that much is clear. But why won't they... What is their problem at this point? They feel like you're on their case, or... Okay. Yes. So they feel like you're trying to give them something, or you're trying to maintain an energy with them. But again, it does feel unrequited, or the Sagittarius is involved, and that's why. So there's something about wanting to maintain an energy, but someone does not feel the same. And so, okay, what's your intention with this person? You just want to know what's up, potentially. You have something to give them, or they have something to give you as well. Yeah, it's like I was just trying to say thank you, or I was trying to give you your birthday gift or a birthday present or somebody's birthday or something. Someone wants you to realize that there's like options out there for you. Yeah. I don't understand what this is, because they're talking about, oh, I do miss you. Like, I do want to talk, but I also don't, so I won't. But it's something else is going on here. I can't put my finger on it. Maybe what's going on with them that they won't communicate? So maybe they feel like you're in a relationship, or you're with this soulmate or something, and that's what's bothering them. Okay, yeah, it's right here. So you have, wow, you have two people around you, or you have like two brothers or two siblings that are surrounding you, or you're receiving support from everybody, and you're established, you're doing well, you're getting a lot of positive attention. Someone feels kind of small here. What happened in the past with you and this person? Or like somebody's expecting or something? It's just a whole bunch of ducking and dodging is what this keeps looking like. So you feel like this person has been very serious, and they're very set in their ways, and they've been like a stone. Like, they've been an actual stone. You don't even know if they're alive anymore at this point. It's like, hello, is there any chance or any life out there? Like, honk twice if you hear me or something. You wish they would change the vibe and talk to you. You're like, talk to me, stay with me, stay in my life, stay this, stay that. Like, you don't even care if it's ugly or it's nasty, or if somebody has a bad attitude or something like that. That's what you're saying, at least. You may feel like something is rotten here between you two, but you still want to talk it out, or you don't care. You're just like, I don't care. Like, you're my friend, you're my person, you're my lover, you're my soulmate, something like that. You're like, I don't care about that person. So this could be why, like, someone's holding on to the old ways of something, or holding on to the way things were in the past. That's what this feels like. What's going to happen next then? And a whole bunch of waiting is happening. Not a whole lot's happening. Where's Libra? I don't see anything happening here, really. Not too much, at least. Where's this person? Yeah, the Ten of Swords still. They're still over here by themselves, Libra. I don't know what to tell you. So this Gemini, Virgo person, they're going to be on their own over here. They're keeping away. That's how they're healing, or that's how they're processing. Because you may feel like, hey, just talk to me. I know you need a friend. I know you need support. I know you need your family around you, whatever it is. But they're like, no, I don't. So it's, yeah, I feel like you're going to stop giving attention to this person. I don't know what's up. They're just acting very, very distant, okay? Libra, this is what I have for you. Check your placement readings on the channel, like your solo readings, or the other placements on this vibe. See you next time. Hi, Scorpio. Okay, we're Scorpio. Someone looks super serious over here. Oh no. Okay, well, here we go. Two people talking. I mean, it looks like you guys are supposed to be coming to terms with something, actually, together. Cutting ties. I read this as consequences, so that's interesting. Clingy. Cutting ties with the past and the old ways of doing things, and the possibilities that you are protecting. The two-faced vibe. Okay. Free yourself. That's what this looks like. You're gonna have a realization about something. What is this person doing that you're seeing? What is this person doing? Okay. Why do they look so distracted? I'm gonna reshuffle this. Someone looks kind of distracted over here. It kind of makes me feel like they're talking to somebody else and not you. How's this? Who's coming in towards Scorpio? 10 of Swords. Well, that's probably why. So you're coming off of an ending with somebody. Who had this? Was it Cancer? Now I don't know. Taurus something? Leo? I don't know. Okay, this person's thinking about you quite a bit. They are, but I don't see them doing anything. That's the problem. So they're over here revisiting the past. They're very nostalgic about it. There was some form of a betrayal or an ending. Tell me about that really quick. Okay, could have happened quick, fast, and in a hurry. It could have happened a couple times as well. Maybe it was just one thing after another, one betrayal after another, one lie after another, or one ending after another with this person. It's like someone slowly chopped away at what was standing here. So now it's like fallen over. So they're sitting here looking at like a tree that fell over. They're like, can I put this back up? What's the energy between you two? Harmony. Yeah. Epiphany. And sipping. Where is this person? They're thinking about you. They're very insecure and guarded. Okay, well, because of their protection vibe. Why are they protecting? They're protecting their ego. They're trying to protect some form of an opportunity, or they're protecting their ego. All right, where are you, please? They're reviewing what happened that led up to this freaking ending and this betrayal. They're like, oh. So this person looks like they're thinking about how much time and energy was wasted, that got ruined, that did this and that. Really, you could have used time wisely, better, something like that. Show me, Scorpio. Someone could have used their energy and their time and their choices better. You are the King of Pentacles. Ooh, I like this vibe for you. 6 of Wands. Look at you getting all kinds of attention out here. So it looks like you're having some form of success, Scorpio. You look like money bags or some sort of success in your material coming through. How does this person see you? Someone's thinking of revisiting a situation with you. You're in a home, you're stable, or you're whoa, 7 of Wands. How do you see this person? 3 of Swords. So you feel like this person is sad about the past. I don't feel like you're caught up here. You had the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Judgment. You already entered a new phase of something. This person's dwelling. So you have already fleshed something out. So here they are feeling bad about something that happened in the past. What happened in the past that they're feeling bad about? Someone was supposed to transfer a title and they didn't. They're sorry. They're sorry that something was not paid attention to, but you're not phased here. So maybe they stopped talking to you and they feel bad now. It's like, okay, how you feel, please? You're not phased. I don't know. Not bothering you. Exactly. You don't care really. I mean, it's not affecting you. It's not really affecting you. How's the person in the reading feel? They're the ones who's kind of caught up on this. Yeah, okay. Why do they feel that, though? Someone is pressuring this person, or time is pressuring this person. They feel like waiting too long is not the right answer, that someone's going to lose an opportunity. So too soon, no good. Too late, no good. I do feel like this person already wasted something, or they wasted time. Yes, you're late, you're late. So this is looking like the rabbit and Alice in Wonderland tea party. You're late for a very important date. They didn't show up on time. So now what? So So now Scorpio doesn't care. Now you're sad and crying. I don't understand how people can do that. Why did they do this then? Let me see. Because I'm like, why? Okay, I'll tell you why. Because they're too in their head about the situation. Yeah. They didn't know what to say. They didn't know when to say it. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know if they should share their thoughts with you. They didn't know if they should tell you what they wanted. They thought that maybe something was self-serving and selfish, and they weren't sure you felt the same way or you wanted the same thing. And so then they waited too long because they're in their head and they don't know how to act. They just stay in their head. So this is not the type of person who thinks of something and they try. That's what it feels like. It's more so someone who thinks and thinks and thinks and thinks, and then, oh, what do you know? I'm 89 years old and I just waited my whole life just thinking about this, you know? Something like that. I'm getting 77 right here. What do you want with this person? What does this person want with you? Okay, so I don't, just freaking, it's just kind of annoying, I guess. They feel like their child passed away, or their children passed, or whatever. Someone's being pressured by a person as well to do this, it could be. Who's doing that right there? A tower? Yeah, someone's like pressuring somebody to move their life forward in some kind of way, maybe in relationships. What's your intentions with this person? Maybe somebody experienced like losses when they were a child as well. But it looks like with you, like this, okay, what the heck are you doing? You're going to create an illusion of happiness, but you don't feel it. So this is kind of interesting. Scorpio, you look like you're being a little bit deceptive here, okay? What's your intention? Because it looks like you have a sexual energy that's offered. Yeah. So this could be some form of an addiction, of course, but all in all, there's a rejection happening. You look like you're just trying to enjoy yourself. You're not thinking too far ahead. Okay, Frank Ocean, you're not trying to think too far ahead here. You're just talking about, okay, well, maybe I can get my rocks off in the moment, or we can have this kind of relationship for the time being, and I just don't want to invest in the full-blown situation with you. Or there's someone that's coming in right there. Who was that? Oh, shoot. You had Cancer, Capricorn. I didn't pay attention. Anyway. Sagittarius. Yeah, something like that. What is this person's intentions with you, please? They want to talk to you. Okay, whatever. Ace of Cups. Here you go. There you go again. Same thing. Okay, so here they are. They want to talk about your guys' opportunities. Like, do you actually have an opportunity? Because someone's looking for a place to be. Like, they need to know their direction. And so they want to see if you're also on the same path with them and if you're going to go together, basically. So there's that. What's your intentions with them again? So if somebody was playing kind of like late, like they were late on purpose or they didn't show up on purpose, the moment passed where you felt like, okay, let's do this right now. It kind of passed and it kind of killed a vibe. I mean, that's what it is. I will tell you that you appear to be getting a lot of attention and some form of success. That could be also why you're not feeling the vibe anymore in that way, but you're fine either way is what you're saying. You're like, I don't care either way. Like, it's just there. Something like that. Yeah, someone took too long. Look at that. It's like, why would you take so long to think about something or to decide to communicate about something? Okay, Ace of Wands. Wow. Okay, so, oh gosh, you're saying that they're going to keep talking about the past, or they're going to keep talking about what happened, or you guys are not going to be able to move past something. Yeah, delay, procrastination, too busy. That's what I'm telling you. Like, I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry. It's like always sorry. Or someone's going to be always sorry for being late because they're too stressed out and their head is in the clouds and they're always in their head. That's what I told you, though. That's what this is. This person just feels, it's like, sorry I left you alone, but that's all they want to talk about or something. You're like, it doesn't even faze me. What are you talking about? Something's not bothering you the way that somebody thinks. Maybe they were trying to get you to miss them or something? Were they trying to do something? Yes. Okay. There's someone here. Some of you, this could have been intentional, but I do see they were hoping that you would have a reaction, that you would feel, oh, let me see what's up. Like sooner. For example, if someone and you ended a situation, they don't want to rehash it. They wish that you would come through and be like, hey, where you at? You know, how come you didn't respond? Or like you're supposed to check in with them. Excuse me? Are you getting paid for this? Like you need to call people and remind them of their appointments or something? So it's like they want to see if you were interested. Someone was trying to see if you were interested enough to like do something like this. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Anyway, I don't know. It doesn't look like you are. You could be. I don't see you doing that. Wait, who is this person? I got Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus. Who's this person? Pisces, Capricorn. All right, this is everybody. Taurus. Yeah, Libra. All right. They just paused it unnaturally. It was like an unnatural pause. Right here. Like I paused and I'm like, wait, I didn't mean to. Okay, so. All right, let me see what's gonna happen next. I do feel like this person's trying to get your attention here. But it's almost like they have to start over again. Or they're gonna feel that way. It's like, man, I shouldn't have let the vibe die. It's like they thought you would still have interest. You would maybe seek them out prior, or that you would sustain your interest and maybe want more than what you already felt before because they were unavailable or a hot commodity or some kind of, I don't know, like you're going to get all, like you can't think about anything else in your life or something. Little do they know you're out here getting a ton of attention, support, maybe money or something like that. Little do they know you're entertained, you know, like you look entertained enough without the situation or without you having to think about even thinking for this person or doing for this person where they decided to create an unnatural pause. Like someone stopped a situation and they're wanting you to be the one to like remove the blockage. It's like, why though? Is this like this person? You did that just to see if someone's going to say something or something like that. I don't know. If it's intentional, that's kind of weird. That's a manipulation, but like, why can't you just be normal? Like always some type of games, huh? People can't even just talk normally, apparently. Like, well, I just need you to be more interested than me, Scorpio. All right, what's going to happen next, please? The Fool. Nothing. So you really got something going on for yourself. And I feel like you know that there's something about your day-to-day life that you just feel super stable and steady about. So, I mean, too bad, you know, sucks to suck. You're sitting here like, I don't need to get in your head. I don't need to do that. That's the vibe. You're saying there's no point. I'm not going to get what I need or what I want. There's no money in this for me. Why would I tussle with you? Or there's no sustenance here for me. Why would I go above and beyond when there's nothing here? Like I was just enjoying myself. Or you're not even going to try to get somebody to see something your way either. You're tired of trying to explain yourself or be who you are or something. What is this about right here? Okay, yeah. It's about reconvening. Yeah, that's what it's about. You're like, I don't even need to convince you. Why would I spend time convincing you? You're not paying me or something like that. Okay, so what are they going to be doing towards Scorpio in the future? Yep, Ace of Pentacles. Now they're paying you, right? Now they want to give you everything. The 9. Okay, here they go. It's like, come with me. Let's go over here. Do you like me now? I got Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius, and then here's that air sign energy. And what kind of offer is this? It looks like it's supposed to be fun, exciting. This could be a ticket, or they're trying to take you somewhere, or they're giving you a gift, or they're giving you some form of attention. Okay, here. It's supposed to get your attention, but it's not working. Maybe it's to travel somewhere for some. Someone else had travel. It might have been Cancer, I think. Anyway, someone's trying to get your attention, and it's not, you're not biting now. So there's that. Okay, so let me see. Possibilities and lust, yeah. So interesting. Clingy and waves. Toxic. I feel like this is what somebody's trying to do. They're trying to create like a toxic connection, or they're trying to create like a trauma bond or something, like ridiculous stuff. So there's possibilities here, but it doesn't feel like you are, again, you're not taking some sort of bait, Scorpio. Because whatever they're offering you to do it again, you're saying, I don't want to do that again. I'm cool where I am, or we don't want the same things, or we're not into the same things. Maybe this is like an offer to go out or something, and then you're like, I'm not into that anymore. I thought I was considering it, but you fell off. So I'm seeing T here. T, okay. So at this point it becomes inconsiderate, or it becomes greedy, or it just becomes self-serving. Okay, so here they are trying to do things like they did before, or trying to introduce dead vibes between you two, and they feel like you guys can't revive something. So, I mean, if they wanted to revive it with Scorpio, what would be the key to Scorpio's heart and mind, if there is one at all? What would it be? Some of you don't have one. It's you, Scorpio. Nope, I don't think there is one. Shoot. Wow, I don't think there is one, Scorp. Maybe something's just not your cup of tea here. What changed? Yeah, you stopped looking for, you don't need to know anymore. You don't have the interest in it anymore. Again, it's like something was empty, hollow. Maybe there's no money, no assets in it for you, or like you were left out too long. Someone left you out too long. It's too late. Too late, okay? All right, Scorpio. So that's what I have. I mean, even if you did want to talk to them, it's not going to feel the same. And I don't know, man. Someone killed the vibe. That sucks to suck. Again, sucks to suck. Thank you, Scorpio. Check your placements. I'll see you next time. Hi, Sagittarius. Ooh. You've got a spy. Okay, this looks like the Scorpio reading. Interesting. I feel like all the energies are like mashing up, because it's like one to the other. It's like carrying over. Where are you? Someone feels like they don't have information. They're not getting a good read on you, probably because you're in the Ten of Swords. Yeah. Okay. All right. So here's the deal. Someone looks like they kind of went silent. Or you went silent. The reason that you did do this, the reason that you're calling it quits or you're ending a situation, is because you felt like someone does not care. You're like, you don't care what you're talking about. Or you didn't bring your best self. You were trying to act like you didn't care, or you didn't show up in a certain way. Like, you're understanding that someone is not trying to see things your way, or they're not trying to understand you. So it's like, why do I try then? So there's some form of, yeah. What is this about even? Okay. What does that look like to you? Okay. Okay, again, the Seven of Swords. So you guys do not even gauge risk the same way. No risk, no reward is like somebody's motto, and another person doesn't think that way. Or they're fearful or something. So if someone was giving a whole bunch of attention to somebody, this could even be online, Sagittarius. Maybe somebody was giving somebody attention all over the internet. It's like, okay, if you like this, you like doing this kind of thing, then obviously you don't give a crap about me or whatever that is. Or it could be you. Someone was doing something on the intertubes. How does this person see you? You block someone or something? They see you as a judgment. So yeah, you had this freaking wake up call. So this person's talking about the past with you. You got Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini. How do you see this person? Like you're coming back to a place that you've been before, or you're going back home, or you're finally done with a situation. And okay, you see this person with the King of Pentacles. Are you going to talk to them then? Because they're talking about reconvening with you. They're talking about a revival between you two, like coming back from the dead. How you feel? It's like you're back alive again. You are alive. You're supercharged. I'm hearing supercharged. How does this person feel? Okay. They feel the Three of Swords. So they're hurt now. They're hurt and they're going to be stuck in the pain and the hurt of a situation. You feel actually quite confident about speaking up for your needs, speaking up for yourself. You're not going to shy away from that. Like you're just bold, or you're brazen, or that's how the way that you'll be. Why do you see them like this? So this person is experiencing a divorce, or they're getting their money stripped away from them, or they got fired. They got like something hit them with a boom, pow, like all of a sudden. And you're like, that's what you get. Or maybe you hit them up for that. You hit them up for whatever this is, for their detriment, to their detriment. What does this person want with you? They want to talk to you. So what do you want with them? Yeah, they're like, Sagittarius, just talk to me. I'm waiting for you to answer me. Talk to me. I can't see you anymore. Where are you? How come you're missing? You know, they feel like you went back home, or you went back to an ex, or you went back to a way of life, you know, something like that. Or you're back to your comfort zone and you're over here, you're making someone wait. You're like, screw you and whatever else. Okay, so. And your mama too, something like that. Someone had mom jokes. I forget who. It might have been Virgo, actually. So this could be an earth sign, Taurus, maybe. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And an air sign. I got Gemini and Aquarius. Maybe Libra. Yeah, something like that. Show me this person's energy, please. So this person's sad because you guys are waiting, or there's a big pause here. Yeah, broken and nightmares and failures. Like I said, this person's life is falling apart. I don't know why, though. So this is what happened. There may have been a competitive energy that came in and took them for everything they got. They lost their health, they lost their wealth, they lost their partner, they lost their business, they lost their... Something just hit them up really hard right here. You're seeing them like that. And maybe it's you leaving. You're like, I'm taking all the money, I'm taking the kids, I'm taking, you know, something like you took something of value to both of you, or something like that. Or this happened to them. Okay, so if you're not there, whatever. Show me this person. They're in the time and the delay. I mean, that's what's going to be happening, though. I shouldn't have gotten jealous. Oh, no. Okay, where's Sag? You're in the masked and stagnant. No, you're not. So you're hiding while they wait, while something is frozen, okay, you got a bitterness, a grudge, and a pettiness. I feel like you're not letting someone see that side of you right now, because I feel like you could, or maybe you just hit them 1, 2, and then you leave. But you have a lot more to say and you're not saying it. Like, I feel like you could go in on somebody, or you're not trying to. You're like, let me just let them wait, because they're going to feel like that's worse when they don't know where I am and they can't contact me, and it's worse. And they don't have access to the money or to the whatever this is, that's worse for them. And so that's what they get. It kind of feels like that. What happened prior to this? I feel like something went down. Okay, Chariot, 5 of Swords. There it is. That's what this was. So a Cancer or an Aquarius got involved, or somebody called the police. It could be. Someone lost their relationship, their home. Yeah. You're like, I gotta go. You leave, you left, or someone left and they can't get back in now. Like, you won't let me in the house anymore. Where's Sag in this? Yeah, someone cannot access this place anymore, or this relationship anymore. So you're just moving away from them because you're healing. I mean, that's what it is. You feel good, you feel cool, calm, collected away. You're pissed off, though. You're trying to cool off. You're trying to cool your head. You're trying to cool your jets a little bit. You're taking your time. You're pacing yourself. Maybe you leave and you take a drive, or you take a walk, or you're getting some fresh air. I see a vape. What is this person? Where were they in this? The wheel, that's you. They're... Okay, they were over here talking about a new beginning with you. That's what they were talking about. Or a new beginning came in. Let me see what the issue is, because someone's saying like you are making a choice to go back to a way of life of yours, or there's some form of reconciliation trying to come through. Oh my gosh, I gotta leave here pretty soon. Okay. What was that? Okay. So somebody got jealous. I mean, this feels like somebody got jealous. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Leo, maybe a fire sign. Somebody got jealous and they're trying to control that. They're trying to make sure that it doesn't come off that way. Or that's what was happening in the past. Here's that envy and that resentment. Here it is. So it was them, or they think that that's what the reason is. Where are they? Right here? Yeah, the Five of Swords and the, yes, the Magician. That's exactly what that is, actually. And they're creating, okay, somebody could be trying to provoke this energy. They're trying to provoke the resentment, or they're trying to provoke some competition and envy. Backfire right in their face. Okay, say hello to my little friend. It's like spewing all over the place, this skunk aura. I don't know. This person believed that something was going to work away and it's not. It's like, let me use the energy of envy, resentment, and turmoil to my benefit. But no, it's actually backfiring because you are not allowing this crap to happen. This could be about a child. Whatever somebody was trying to do to kick up some dust, or because they were in their feelings about something, it's not working. It's ruining a situation, or somebody's just getting way out of hand here. They want you to be pissed off to the point that you're going to come back and you're going to reconvene. You're going to actually fight it out with them. You're going to argue with them. That's what they want. This person wants to argue with you, or they want you to feel this like fight or flight or freeze or fawn response, to where actually I feel like they prefer the fighting. They feel like they want you to come in again and fight it out, argue it out, or just be like, I'm here, you know, who did it, who done it, easy does it. Like, they want you to argue about something. Yeah, but you're not. You kill it. You kill the situation instead. You're like, so you ended this because someone appears to be trying to provoke you, or they're showing a side of themselves that you do not like. It has to do with this, the resentment or the envy or the jealousy or whatever the issue is. That's killing the whole situation, and there's no progress because of that. So they're like, oh, I wish you would come back and fight it out. Or maybe they want to have like makeup sex for somebody, if this is romantic at all. But whatever the case, like, Sag, come back, fight with me, argue with me, or show me what you really care about, you know? Are you jealous? Are you envious? Are you like, is this hitting you in your pride? And is it below the belt? And like, I don't know. And you're like, no, I don't do this. You don't do this. What's okay, yeah, this person is very challenging to you because it makes you feel like you have to really keep yourself in check, especially energetically, emotionally, and whatever. And I feel like you don't have, I mean, why would you want to live like that all the time or something? Someone's trying to have control. It's a control thing, is what this feels. It feels like a controlling, like, let me see, why are they doing this? I feel like that's what it is, because we're seeing right here. Okay, yeah, see, because they want you to still be involved. They want you, it could be like they're treating you like a child, or there's some sort of a childlike energy here. They want you to still maintain. Yeah, they want you to feel like you want to fight for something, or you care enough to fight for it, or you're going to defend this or that. You're going to defend your territory. You're going to piss on someone's leg and call it yours, kind of thing. It's like, I don't even think you're about this right here. If anything, this person's just pissing you off. Whatever they're trying to do is rubbing you that exact opposite way that they're wanting. So you're not getting more engagement, you're getting less. Like, you're about to tune this person out. Okay, maybe it's this reading. I apologize. This is what's coming up. I don't know what to tell you. You know, take it or leave it. What's gonna happen next? You and this person? It's like backfiring the peeing on the leg, huh? Was that a little too much? Okay. What's going on here? Okay. So what's up with this Page of Pentacles situation? You keep getting that here. Consequences is what it is. This is someone going crazy. I just realized, you know, someone else had this. A Virgo had something like this coming in. Like someone's going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. For real though, like this is intense. You have the Devil and the Moon. Someone cannot control themselves the way that they're feeling, and so they're reacting. This is a reaction happening, and then someone's gonna get like ignored or kicked out. Where's Sagittarius? So if this hasn't happened yet, I feel like someone needs to not do this. Yeah, there could be some sort of threats of this paperwork going on, or about a child's paperwork, or about money and paperwork. It's like, yeah, you know, stop trying to use this over somebody's head. It's some form of control through abuse of power, or it's a very conniving kind of conniption fit going down. Okay, where's Sag in this? You may need to get something outlined in paper, or like you could be taking notes, like I'm hearing dictating, so you could be like talking to your device so it writes it down for you, you know, like voice to text or something. That's what I feel like you're doing, or you're taking notes, or maybe you're recording something. So you have narcissist energy. So it says fragile, masked. So you're hiding something about feeling fragile or not. So see, someone's trying to cling on to something here. Okay, hold on. What's your intentions with this person, please? Yeah. Okay. You're like, you just stay where you are then, or you deal with that then. Like if you feel like that's what needs to be happening, then you do it. This could be about a child or finances, or about somebody's money. Yeah, I said that already, huh? Yeah, there's like mother and child right here. You're trying to avoid a court situation, or you're trying to avoid like the courts getting involved or something like that. Or maybe it already is, but you're like, I don't want to take it to that level right now. Like I'm just trying to stay cool, calm, and collected. We don't need to call the people. You know, we don't need to do something that we're going to have to go to court over. Yeah. This person's intentions with you. Maybe somebody's married. I don't know. I don't see that here, but maybe it's in the background somewhere. Okay, yeah. See, this person's actually trying to work together with you. Isn't that interesting? And that's how it's coming off. Yeah, you're like leaving. You leave the house, or you left the home, or you... Okay. You're like, stop saying that in front of them. It could be like a child. Okay, I mean... So there's something about a person being healthy enough to be single and to self-sustain. And this needs to be apparent. Like you're wanting this to be known, or to be made, like you want someone to be aware of this. You're going to realize that you can do something on your own, or that you don't need to do something with a person. Something can still work on your own, because it's like very challenging to try to do it together with a person. That could be what this is too, Sag. This is what I have for you today. Check your placements or other readings for more different information, of course. Thank you, Sag. See you next time. Hi, Capricorn. Hella Pisces coming through. Also, I think Leo had a Pisces or something like that. Show me Capricorn. Huh. Oh, damn. It looks like you're ignoring somebody. Or at least you were. There was no communication here. Someone is trying to come in and make amends with you. You don't want that, or you haven't wanted that because you're not sure what it means, or you're not sure what the future looks like. You're like, okay, but even if I make up with you, what am I going to get out of it? You need to talk about something missing. It could be information you don't have. It could be a payment or something. Where's this person? Two-faced. Well, that's why. I mean, that's what this feels like. This person coming in with that two-faced situation, longing. That's what they're trying to do. So they may be seeking some form of like connection with you where it's supposed to benefit one another. So this is like, I'll do this and you do that. So this feels like a nurturing energy trying to come through, or some form of mentorship. There's information you do not have, or that you do not want to share with this Pisces. Maybe you feel like this person has not been nurturing, or they've not been loving, they've not been some kind of way. Where's Capricorn? It's like you want to tell somebody something, but you may feel like it's very forward, maybe. Or not your place, or I don't know. Or awkward, okay. So there's cautious energy and clingy energy. You don't want to come off that way. Like, you don't want to come off like you're too involved or you know too much because you feel like you don't know anything. But what is this, though? What is that? It's about this, yeah, it's about this nurturing energy, or this mother or something. What about it? I mean, it could be you too, but you're trying to act cool, like nothing's bothering you. How's this person see you, please? They see you as a six, so they feel like you're not attached, like you're kind of doing your own thing, which is pretty accurate. You may not even be talking to this person. How do you see this person? I keep trying to say the wrong words. It's very odd. I wasn't doing this until you're reading. Maybe somebody stutters, has a speech impediment, or like gets tripped up on their words. They don't know what to say. It looks like I don't know what to say to you. Like, I need to say something I don't want to. How do you see this person? The Ten of Swords. Okay, so you feel like they're still holding on to some form of like an ending here. How you feel? You're afraid. This is that insecurity. This is the insecurity right here. You don't want to come off as clingy. You don't want to come off as you're putting your foot where it doesn't need to be, like you're putting your finger where it doesn't need to be. Or like you're saying something that's not suitable to the scenario or situation. Like, you feel kind of awkward. I'm saying, like, that's how you feel. You're saying, like, I still feel nervous, or I still feel worried. I want to say something, but I don't. You're really wrapped up about this, apparently. What is this in the feels? Because maybe you feel bad that someone is experiencing an ending as well. You're trying to calm your head. You're like, let me get out of here. I shouldn't be worried about this. How does this person feel in the reading? I'm seeing like a bunch of text messages. This person feels, maybe that's what you're trying not to do, or that's what's been happening. You're like, let me not blow somebody up, or they're blowing you up. Okay, what is this and their feelings? What do you want with this person? The Fool. What do they want then? Yeah, so here it goes again. That's the energy that you were talking about. You're not sure that something is healthy, that it will grow, that it's beneficial for maybe you to be involved. Someone's working on Empress energy, so this mother figure energy, or they're working on maybe a spousal energy. They're working with their spouse, or they're working on some form of growth and abundance, especially in their work life. They could be working on pregnancy for somebody. Okay. Anyway, you're saying you need to stay out of it. I don't know, like, you've convinced yourself that you don't belong here. I don't know what it is. Capricorn, you're like, I don't want to be that person. Like, I don't want to be clingy. I don't want to be involved. So it's like you're saying, hey, this is too much. Let me go over here. You're trying to be unattached, and you are showing up that way. That's how they're seeing you. So they feel like you want to be distant, or you want to be away from them while they're doing whatever they're doing. Okay, what are they doing towards you then? Seven of Swords. Okay, there it goes. There goes this. So this person's working on increasing some form of value, either in their life or somebody's. It's like I have to increase the energy of value, of worth, of sustenance, of, I'm hearing bioavailability. This may be something that someone is ingesting that is not very bioavailable, or someone needs to look into that, like how things are processed in the body. Maybe it's a supplement, okay? So some of them just wash right out, right? Something like that. So this is avoiding some form of emotional attachment. That's why. So what was my question right here? Now I don't remember. Is that their intentions? Intentions is to avoid emotional attachment? Really? And keep things lighthearted and fresh and fun or something? If that was my question, but that's what I see regardless. I just don't know where to apply it anymore. Yeah, it's like, okay, so I know that you don't want to be emotionally connected, but what are we going to do with that? You know, what's the energy between? So intimacy, geez, cutting ties and distance. That's what you're doing. You're cutting ties with someone. You don't want to get wound up. You're talking about, I don't want to be seen as too much. I don't want to say too much. I don't know really what the vibe is. I don't know how this person feels. I'm not sure how they're receiving me. They feel like you're doing your own thing, like you want to stay distant. So if you want to stay distant, proceed. I mean, that's what they're doing. They're saying that you're doing that. So if you're not sure how they're seeing you, that's how they're seeing you. So you have an energy talking about wanting to stay away and wanting to stay distant. That's exactly how they're perceiving you as well. So that's what it is. I mean, okay, so you did it, I guess. Like, if you want this person to see that you're not clingy, that you're not attached emotionally, you did it. You accomplished that. Like, you're not trampling anyone. You're not stepping on anybody's toes. You're not micromanaging a person about how they should be a parent or a spouse or whatever this is. Like, it could even be at work and like someone needs to learn how to do something. And you're like, okay, you may feel like someone's a dummy or a ditz here too, but it could be someone else in the energy. You're like, man, this person doesn't know what they're doing. Or specifically if it's something intellectual or something very precise, there's a person who you won't trust to do something. Anyway, that's probably a side note. So the person in the reading knows that you're trying to be seen as distant, okay? They know. So what do you want them to see you as? I'm just wondering. I mean, I feel like that's what it is. Yeah. Okay. All right, let me see. Okay. You want them to know that you have tons of potential up your sleeve, that you can make magic happen anywhere you go. So you are attractive, you're confident, you want them to see you that way. Like, you don't need for someone's attention, validation. You don't need that, but you get it. That's what you want to be seen as. It's like, no, I don't ask for this. What do you mean? You know, it's like, oh, who, me in my nice outfit and my car or whatever? It's like, oh, it's nothing. You know, there's something about you wanting to come across like you're not needy for some reason, and you're not. So it's like, I'm not going to constantly blow you up for validation. I'm not going to constantly come around and ask you questions. I'm not whatever kind of stress and worries that you are feeling, they don't notice. So like, remember, you're talking about some sort of insecurity or whatever. They're not seeing that. You're like, I don't want them to know that I'm feeling nervous, that I'm, you know, they actually just see you detached. So you have a great poker face. You know how to show up how you want to be seen. You can fake it till you make it all day long if you want to. So that's what it is. How do they want you to see them then? Okay, interesting vibes. That's how they want. It kind of feels the same too. It feels pretty much the same. I mean, I do feel like they want to have a friendly energy between you two. But it feels, yeah, see the isolation? You guys are just isolating each other. And they want it to look like that's what they wanted too. To be honest, with this Three of Swords and then the Five of Cups, I don't think that's what they want. There's someone in this reading who actually doesn't want that because they are coming in with some form of an offer, but it's on pause. So I do feel like they're kind of sad about that, but you guys are just kind of like, cool, we're good where we are. All right, well, anyway, let me see their intentions with you, please. What's their actual intentions with Capricorn? The Seven of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Yeah, this person wants to get along with you. They want to have the energy of generosity, of closeness. This could even be like giving you your space though. Like they're going to give you your space, but it looks like I'm seeing a really cute picture here. Someone has a cute picture. It looks like just being harmonious. Like if you want that, cool, we'll do that. Or if you want this, we'll do this. Like, what's your intention with them? There is a reconciliation here, but it could be like giving you time, or someone wants to give time for that. For some sort of heart to heart even. I don't know if that's even going to happen though. It's like people can't really speak on whatever it is they're experiencing is what it looks like. Wait, why is this your intentions? What does that look like to you? Okay, the whole status quo needs to shift and change. You're talking about healing and distance and space. You don't want the okie doke or the normalcy. So you got second chance, deja vu, and nostalgia. Maybe that's what you want, but I feel like you're giving someone distance. There could be something else going on, and that's why you're keeping away from them. Yeah. You're like, nothing's gonna happen. Okay, it's hopeless at this point. Masculine energy, authority, discipline, and father figure. That could be what it is. Looks like somebody's got something going on, and you're just trying to keep space. So what's next? I'm hearing capture a moment. This could be like pictures. Someone needs to take like photos or pictures or memorialize something, commemorate something. Maybe this is visiting someone who's passed as well, or thinking of someone as well, as what I'm getting. Or take pictures before it's too late, or before something grows or something changes. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so I don't see anything happening here. I mean, yeah, you're controlling yourself, you're controlling your urges, you're keeping your head down, you're doing your work, so are they. That's what I see happening, Capricorn. Check out the placements. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Aquarius. Let's see who and what is coming in. Okay, so, So it looks like this person's away from you, Aquarius, or they're about to be. They're moving away, or they're leaving the house, they're leaving the home. You guys have somewhat of a disappointment. I see flooding, I see water damage or something like that as well. This could be a side note. Okay, so that may mean that someone's emotions are getting a little wild. So, okay. Where are you then? Shoot, it just came out like that. You're ghosting someone. Where are you, Aquarius? Oh my goodness. So you're taking it up a notch. I mean, several notches. So, I mean, you feel different. period. I mean, you're going to realize that there's something that you're understanding and it's making you feel different about a situation, about a person. You're looking at somebody in a different way completely and totally. You're like, how did I never notice this? How did I never see this? There's something here too. You're like, why is this person so tiny, so small? Or maybe you feel like someone hasn't grown, your situation hasn't grown. You're like, why haven't you grown? Why haven't we grown together? Why is your money not increasing? It's just kind of in and out, or something's going in one ear, out another, basically. So you're sitting here like, why am I keep trying this when nothing has changed? It's always the same. It's not has changed. Nothing has changed. So you're like, this person's so tiny and cute or something like that. You're like, how come I never noticed how small this person is? It could be like an animal or pet, or it could be a child, but you're like, wow, this person's so tiny. Maybe it is a small person. It could be small people, a small person. But that's the thing. It could be the energy as well. You're like, look, all it takes is one note, one wish. If I had one wish, somebody doesn't have a wish here. You're supposed to be having a breakthrough. It's like, why hasn't something hit yet? It hasn't even hit. Like, it should have hit by now. Or this person should have hit a home run by now. How this person sees you, please. So now you don't see them the same. So what are they going to do about that? I don't know. It sucks. That sucks. You're like, look, my money's increasing. All of a sudden, your money's like, boom. And this person's still kind of like fumbling around and twiddling their thumbs. You're like, hey, learn how to crochet or do something more productive when you fiddle around, or how you see this person, or how to knit. Well, they have been avoiding some form of detection. They're avoiding like an alarm system, or they're avoiding, I hope they're not creeping around your house. What a creeper. Yeah, they're avoiding like your camera shot. They're avoiding your, it's like they're trying to not trip an alarm or something. So they don't want you to see what they're seeing or what they're doing, or they're trying to be inconspicuous towards you. And they feel like you're like, back up. This is an investigation scene. Back all the way up. Like you're doing some form of investigation. You ghosted off of them though. How do you feel? You feel like you know what you know that you know, and you're going to tell them exactly what you know, and it's going to suck for them, or it's hurtful, or you know some hurtful energy. You're like, look, I'm sorry. We're not going to make it, or someone's not going to make it. You know how you feel, please? You feel that this person's up your wazoo, all of a sudden seeking attention. All of a sudden they're seeking some sort of emotional connection with you, that they want you to be understanding and loving and something like this. What do they want? The way that you feel is just, I don't know, you're changing the way you act because your feelings have changed. So you're not going to be doing the same things anymore. You're like, things are going to change around here. There's a new sheriff in town, and it's me, and I'm the lead investigator, and we don't really have any gators that wear vests. But so this person, yeah, so you got to leave, because it's almost like they want you to continue, but they're sending you on a wild goose chase. This person wants you to continue this same struggle every day, day in, day out, but you're evolving. And the first thing is what? Awareness. It's like, where am I? Who am I? What am I doing? What am I doing right now? You're like, whoa. As soon as you realize you're not on autopilot, something makes way more sense. What is their intentions with you? They're looking for emotional connection. Yeah, it's like, baby, don't you love me, baby? Like the king and the queen over here. What's their intentions with you? They want you to wait, like chill, hold on. It's like, slow your roll. What is this person's energy, please? I do feel there's a stagnancy. They are trying to heal it. I do feel like they're trying to heal something with you, but I don't know if they're even saying anything. It's like they're letting you have this space. They're watching from a distance or from afar. Where are you? Because you told them to back up. Like, you're forcing this. You're forcing distance. Exactly. You're like, next step is legal. Next step is making it official or something. Okay, so you have distance and slow down. That's what is going to happen. There's going to be distance and slowing down and dialing all the way back, Aquarius. That's what I see you doing. The thing is, I feel like you feel really good, though. Like, there's something about you. You're looking pretty confident. You know what you're worth here. You know why? Because I feel like you kind of hit a new threshold. Maybe this is like you've been getting a lot of gains. You're like, ooh, look at all these gains. And then you're like, wait, where's my person? Like, where's my friend? Where's my partner? Are they here? You like look around, they're like way back there or something. You're like, hey, you never showed up. Like you didn't even try. Exactly, they didn't even try. Like I could tell you didn't even try. That's what it feels like. What's your intentions with this person? No, it's done. I mean, it's done. So here's a revival trying to happen. Maybe you're thinking about this. Something's done. It can't even be the same. I don't know what to tell you, Aquarius. Okay, because it's going to be like the same thing. Maybe you're trying to hit them up for romance, or that's what they're trying to do. But you're saying, I realize now that I've learned my lesson here. There's no point for me to struggle, do the same thing every day with no reward. This person's not putting money in my bank account. They're not putting information in my brain. They're not putting, they're not welling my heart up with love and seeping out. Like something is not happening. They're not doing. What are they not doing? I just feel like they haven't tried. Person has not tried. Exactly. And then again, the 8 of Swords. So the reason that this is happening is because somebody has not tried. They're taking you for granted. They're taking the situation for granted. They think this money is coming off of the trees. It's seeping out of your pores. Every sweat bead that comes off of your forehead and your armpit is a freaking Ace of Pentacles coin. So it's like, oh, you produce this all day long. Like you make money all day long. You produce this, value all day long. And so they're like, well, it must be easy then. It must be easy to acquire, to accommodate, or to stash. Like someone's starting to think like, I don't know what to do. I can't show up. I don't want to work, or I don't have a job, or I don't know what this is, but it's not whatever you need and what you want. Something is not substantial enough to wow you here. So anyway, someone's taking something for granted, Aquarius, and this is just what it is. So what's going to happen next? Shoot. So now you're going to have some sort of, I'm hearing something about October. I'm like, there's a cauldron here. I see a cauldron. It's going to be a memory. Okay, so here they come. Where are you? Okay, we need to talk, all right? So it's like, what's up with your work? What's up with your job? Have you been working? Have you been disciplined enough with your diet? Did you eat? Do you exercise? Like, you're looking at them like, do you do all these things that I find to be? So I feel like you're looking for somebody whose caliber is like yours. Not to say anybody's better or worse, but there's different speeds, right? There's different speeds for people. You must be an Aquarius here that you want someone to produce value the same way that you do. And you may be on some sort of strict like thing, or you were in the past. It's like, I eat at this time, I work out on these days at this time, I do these things. Or maybe it's just that you have been disciplined enough to create something for yourself. You're like, I try. Like I show up every day. On top of that, I show up in my romantic life as well. So it's like, what are you doing? Like, they don't show up in romance, they don't show up in finance, they don't show up anywhere, or something like that. So anyway, I just feel like you're going to be seeing something about this. They're afraid that they're losing you in the future. You're not talking to them the same either. You're like, well, the least you can do is like make me excited. The least you can do is tantalize me or titillate me, or the least you can do is like romance me. The least you can do is teach me something new, or show me what's up with you. Like, show me something fresh, like make me excited, be spontaneous. Let's do something sexy, or something like that. Anyway, they're going to be very fearful that you guys are losing the situation. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. Goodness. Best wishes, my dear. I'll see you next time, babe. I'm hearing something about Mandarin. Show me, Pisces. 2 of Cups. Damn. Who's coming in? I mean, where's Pisces? See, I'm reading you backwards here. That's so weird. And you did show up here. So, all right, I'll keep that in mind. Maybe you too. How does this person see you? You have a shift coming through. Uh-oh. How you see them? Okay, someone's thinking about you. They're thinking about going out with you, having fun with you, exploring with you. It looks actually very exciting. Pisces, Cancer. And you are coming up in Sagittarius, Aries. But you're thinking about this earth sign or something, this Taurus or Virgo or something, Capricorn. Anyway, how you feel? So you have a shift coming into your future. You could be waiting on this. Wow, you feel like, yeah, you're not sure though. Wait, why? Why are you not sure about something? Because of 3 of Swords. You're not sure if you should stop while you're ahead. This could be something you're planning. How does this person feel? You're like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it, or something like that. This person feels, okay, so they feel like they want to talk to you, but They are very overwhelmed by their feelings, emotions. There could be a lot of options here as well in romance, or just options in general. Maybe you're picking up on that. What's the energy between? Puzzled. Legal. Distance. Where are they? Boundaries. Okay. Here they are. They're thinking a bunch. All of a sudden, they get an idea. But it took them a minute to come to this idea or this conclusion. They're like, I know what we can do. I have an idea. That's what this feels like. I don't know why they're coming in with this. Where's Pisces? Okay, head in the clouds. You're running away. Shoot. It's like, I gotta make a break for it. Yeah, you're like, I don't think I could show up, sorry. Okay, there's something that's giving you kind of like a creepy vibe, maybe. Or you feel like, I don't think I should trust this person. Or maybe you might come across somebody in public. Like, be mindful or watch your surroundings, I want to tell you. Because it's almost like you feel, oh crap, there's potential that I trip and fall and scrape my knee, or I get hurt, or something like that, you know. Or this person doesn't have my best interest at heart, something this way. So it looks like you are trying to escape a situation. Because, yeah, I feel like be conscious, like pay attention, because you may be kind of daydreaming when you're out. So, all right, there's a puzzling energy between you and this person. I do feel like this person is quite puzzled, especially about you and your situation. Not sure why. What do you want with this person? Oh, damn, you're getting real serious. Okay, what do you want, or what do they want? 5 of Cups. They're going to cry. This looks like a water sign to me. They're hoping that you're going to come back, that you guys can talk again, that you're going to realize that they're actually sorry. But it looks like you don't want to take that explanation. It doesn't make sense to you. This person does not make sense. Or it's like, I don't know, something feels wrong. So your intuition is like blaring. It's like an alarm. I'm seeing like the lights off and like an alarm. That's the only thing you can see. It like turns on and off. It's flashing red in the dark. What's this right here? That could happen. Maybe somebody's in the dark and they see an alarm. What's this that you feel? Ace of Swords. Yeah, I mean, see, there's a new realization coming in for you about perhaps even someone's feelings. What are you realizing? It's new information even about how you feel. Pay attention to your intuition. Again, there's something that doesn't feel right and you are correct. You are 100% correct, or you're on to something. Like maybe it's not exact, but it is. It is. It's like something's going on here. You're understanding something about it, but maybe you think that someone is actually on the down low. They could be. Like they can't even be out, and yeah, they can't be free about what they're into, so they have like a cover up going on. Someone could be on the down low. It's like, no, I'm not. Like, I feel like someone would be denying this. What's this person's intentions with Pisces? Okay, they're like, hey, Pisces, what's up? I'm here. I got this thing. And Ace of Cups, yeah. Do you want to experience this with me? What's your intention with them? There's a Virgo energy. Wow, you're coming in hot and heavy. Like, nope, I haven't changed my mind. Something hasn't changed. There's a very sexual offer that's trying to come in as well. Okay, so the thing is, you may feel like this is bait. Someone's trying to bait you and you feel like it's going to turn into something sexual, especially if it's an earth sign, Capricorn, or Cancer and Scorpio energy. This person trying to bait you real hard into a situation. You're like, I better not take the bait, because it's like you're sensing that they're actually trying to get something else going on with you. And you know how to control yourself. What's this? The masculine and the boundaries. They don't know boundaries when it comes to you. This person doesn't know boundaries with you. They're watching you. Yeah, all over you, all over. So this could be like you're dreaming about them and you're sensing them everywhere you go. You're like, why do I keep thinking of this person? Because they're like waxing off to you, or they're like calling you in energetically. But it's like, oh no. They're like, oh, Pisces has disappeared, so maybe I should come on stronger. It's like, no. It's like, did I get fat? I'm hearing something about, did I get fat? All right, just whatever. You think I'm cute when I'm chubby or something like this? Okay, you think that it's all part of someone's ploy or their strategy. That's what you're saying. And you're like, I cannot lose myself to this. I'm not going to lose my sense of self-mastery and self-control for this. This person's not going to influence me with their tears and their sob stories, because I feel like they could be giving you, oh, I'm so sorry, I miss you so much, I love you, Pisces. Like something like this. You're like, that doesn't work on me. What are you talking about? Okay, I'm a Pisces. What are you talking about? That's what it feels like. Do they think you're going to just like believe that, or... see, like think you're soft or something, and they're coming in? I mean, maybe they do feel this way, but what's their actual intentions with you though? Did I ask that? I don't even know. Okay, see, it's very odd, because why is their intentions to try to shift something from nothing and then go back to nothing again? They're hoping that they can change your mind. That's what they're trying to do. They want to change your mind. And what does that look like to them? What would you be doing if they could change your mind? That you would be thinking about them, that you would see value in the situation, that you would want to be a spouse or a parent to their children with them, or something like this, or that you feel very spoiled and that you have it good with them. That's what they're saying. And what is the actual reality of this? That you feel you cannot get better? That's what they're saying. What is the actual reality of this? They want to spoil you and pamper you, or that's what they're saying. The reality is that it would be, I don't think it's that, dude. It's more so like you feel like you're their parent. You feel like you're their parent or something like that. Well, can I get some advice, guidance, or what does Pisces need to know about this? I'm hearing hindrance. Yeah, something may be a hindrance. The thing is, your value has already ascended far beyond whatever this is. You're going to be tested by this person. It's not really a test per se, but it's going to test your boundaries. It's going to feel like they're testing your worth and your value as a person. And so just be aware of that. This is like noise in the background. I don't really feel like you're coming off your square for anybody. This person's not going to be able to disturb you, disrupt you, get you off of your time. Like you're saying, I'm the Empress with the strength, even by myself. I don't need someone to validate for me this that I already know about myself with the Star card. You are healing. You are in full, your intuition is telling you this. You're in full, total control of yourself. There's something actually trying to happen quite like sexually here, but you're like, I'm not going to go out. That person's kind of creepy or scary, or they're trying to sleep with me. You could be abstaining for a while, and it's going to like clear your energy. It's clearing your chakras as well. If you're like doing the solo vibe for a while, like not indulging in maybe sexcapades or whatever this is, Pisces, it could be anything. But just be mindful that there are certain periods of time where you do stay too alone in your home without social contact. I feel like you might be liking this vibe for a while. But yeah, know that there's a new wave of excitement that's going to come in, but it's just most likely not going to be this situation unless you want it to be, because I see it's like trying to come in, but you're like, no, you're just playing around, or you're having all these people on the side and you're just trying to, do something raunchy. And in the way that your energy is coming up, this is up to you and this is in your control. And I feel like you're far more experienced than someone is giving you credit for, especially dealing with them and situations like this. Thank you, Pisces. That's what I have for you today. Check your placements or your solo readings on the channel, and I will see you next time, babe.